All right,
God,
I'm
if it play, I
just starting the stream a little early just so I can make sure everything's good out there.
see.
Hmm. Hmm.
Come on.
Do, 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 do. There we are. Can we hear me?
Mm,
There we are. Can we hear me? Oh, it's
okay,
actually
good.
pretty delayed, but maybe 3 or 4 seconds, but at least it's
Okay,
coming
good.
through. Pretty delayed, but maybe 3 or 4 seconds, but at least it's
Okay,
coming
good.
through. Pretty delayed. All right. I think we're okay. Got about 8 minutes or so before we get down to business.
There we go. Okay, good. I've remembered how to move everything around.
Hmm.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Hey,
How goes
going
it?
on?
No!
Hey,
Jesus. Hello. Signing into Twitch.
Doogie!
what's up? Look at you guys, man.
Yo, Doogie, pick up the phone.
I appreciate everybody showing up on time. Look, it must have been a while. Everybody's itching to go. But we'll be kicking off here shortly. Usually I wait about 5 minutes before the game start to launch to do some checks and whatnot, but I actually did it 10 minutes early, so apologize for those that have just been sitting around like Paul. Paul always likes to get a good seat, so he's like one of the first ones here. So I appreciate everybody hanging out. We'll be kicking off the stream here shortly.
Before the stream starts, I just noticed something on my character sheet here. I don't know
What
where
is
my
it?
Holy Avenger went. It's not on my sheet.
Because you weren't at the last session, it actually got swallowed by a demon, and it destroyed the demon in the process, but it took the Avenger with it. So
Well, I can appreciate that if it swallowed it. That's okay. Then spit it out. That's good. Wait,
Oh.
what?
I have no idea where the hell we left off, to be completely honest.
Well, that is why you have a DM that uses OneNote. So I can take notes and I can stop. Plus, I've got Varys in the group, so Ross doesn't forget anything.
I think I know where we're at, DM. We're in the Pomarge fighting slavers.
I think that's the last place I remember us being, as a matter of fact. So
I was going to say that.
Something about teleporting from room to room.
yes, something along those lines. If I remember correctly, we were in the Pomarge, and now we're off on a trail to get the paladin his warhorse.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember that.
What?
Because it seems
Does it
that
come
he
with a
can
holy
never.
adventure?
Because it seems that the paladin can never keep a hold of that damn thing, so we're gonna have to go find it again.
So it's been a year since we did that.
It's been a while.
So maybe the paladin should remember to play more often.
Exactly. All right, let's get this thing started. What do you say?
Oh, we're in Draka. That's right.
I just realized what Paul typed. Paul, you're like me. It's the fat fingers, man. Trust me. All right, let's see if this works. Hey, I'm on here. Look at that. I'm actually on cam, and I forgot to check it earlier, so I'm glad I'm here. Hello, everybody. We are back. Welcome to Agora Quest, our 1E1 Shots show, where you can catch us every Monday night. It's been a while, or as they say in the business, been a minute. Hopefully the stream won't be too bad. I'm showing that it was buffering a little bit earlier, but I think we got, hello. Somebody had
Yeah.
background noise going on. I was like, what was that?
That's two cats having a discussion.
I was going to say, sounded like a cat and something the cat didn't like, but if it's another cat, I guess that applies. But anyway, welcome everybody. Appreciate you rejoining us. I know we've been gone for, a month now. I left the first part of October-ish. As you know, new grandson came early. Wife went up to help take care of things, and then I followed shortly thereafter. And we've been up there ever since. Just got back this past weekend. Sort of middle of last week, actually. But we were able to game now. So we are back, and I appreciate you guys. Showing up. If you're new here, obviously, welcome. Old hands, welcome back. I know some of y'all showed up a little early because I did start the stream a little bit early just to get some checks in to make sure. Like I said, it's been a while, so I wanted to make sure that everything was at least semi-working. My stream still has drop frame rate, so if it's buffering out there, I apologize. It's not buffering here, but if it's buffering out there, I do apologize because my OBS is telling me that I do have pretty high drop frame rate, but it's consistently under what's supposed to be like the max. Like if you get up to a max and stuff, a lot of times you have problems, so I always make sure that I never approach that. So it's running at a good stream. My CPU's only running like 30% or 3%, I mean, so it's like, I think we're good. So let me know, guys out there, if it starts buffering or whatever. Hopefully the players will be watching chat because I always tend to forget. But anyway, like I said, welcome back, everybody. Obviously, if you're new here, just to recap who we are, we game. We are a first edition Dungeons and Dragons group. We're here every Monday, 7:30 to around 11ish. That is Eastern Standard. For if you're watching this as a VOD later on, you want to know what time and when. It's Eastern Standard, 7:30 p.m. If you like 5e, we also have a 5e stream that runs every other Friday. Both games are in Greyhawk. This group is called 1E1 Shots. Our Heroes of Christchurch is our 5e game on Friday. Don't forget, as you watch the stream, you earn tokens. You can trade those tokens in for Nat 1s and Nat 20s for our party. I encourage you, if you have the tokens available, to do it early and often because they are not allowed to be carried over from stream to stream. And so the longer period of time that the players have to use those Nat 1s and Nat 20s bestowed upon them, the better for them, right? So obviously right now it's nobody has any available because
You need to check that stream, DM.
What's that?
Paul's out here dropping 100 bits.
Oh no! That's
affairs.
yeah. Oh, that's I understand that. That is totally different than the Nat 1s and Nat 20s.
Oh,
Right?
gotcha.
Yep.
Well, it's been a long time.
Yeah, man. So no Nat 1s and Nat 20s. However, if you want to help support the stream as well as support your favorite player or DM, of course, for every 100 bits that you cheer, you can grant them a +1 that they can utilize to raise or lower a dice score accordingly. And those do carry over from stream to stream because if you're going to spend your hard-earned coin to help support a lowly stream like us, far be it from me to take that opportunity away from the players. And so, as was duly noted by our local druid, Paul, we definitely appreciate the bits that you cheered, and he granted a +1 to Ronnie as well as 1 to Varys. And with that said, our current set of points that we have available, your humble DM, have a +5 and a +4. Deglin, you have a trio of +1s, right? Baron has a pair of +5s. Reese, you have a
Huzzah.
Reese has a +1. Ronnie, you now have a +2 available. Varys, you have a +2 and a +4, unless you were granted 1 point, so you can add it to either pool. So you can have 2 +3s or a +2 and a +4, your choice how you want to add the point. And Zadkiel has a +5 and a +3. So if anybody has any questions down the road, Varys, I'm just going to need to know how you want to add that point. You want to add it to, or do you want to create a completely separate one so you have a +2, a +3, and a +1? Totally up to you. You just let me know where you want that point to go.
Let's make them both +3s.
Okay. So Varys now has a pair of +3s. All right, cool. And as I said, Paul, definitely appreciate the support there, boss. And look at there. I definitely appreciate. I'm looking now. As we're going down, your Paul here dropping pluses. Yep. So Excel, definitely appreciate that. It gave me a nat 20. Thank you, kind sir. Nat 1. Nope, sorry. Hang on. Was it? Yep, nat 20. A monkey kind of confused me out there. So I, your humble DM, now have a nat 20 available. Monkey just redeemed his natural 1. Monkey, I'll tell you what. I will let you donate it to the 5e group. How's that? So I'll have to make a note of that for the 5e, but you just can't give it to yourself on the 5e group.
I'm just joking. I was just
okay. Yeah, no. Well, I know it's kind of hard for you to use any points because you either on the 5e or the 1e, so you never get a chance to use yours. So we need to figure some way out about that. But anyway, so like I said, nat 20s are for this stream only. If you want to donate +1s by cheering or whatever, definitely those are carried over. If you haven't followed, please do. Always like to see our numbers creep upward. And if you really want to feel generous, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Obviously, every little bit helps, and every dime, every penny that you guys input into the stream goes right back into the stream in some way, shape, or form, whether it is hosting services, content that we go purchase like maps and other such things, or whatever the case may be, man. Every penny goes back into the stream. Last but not least, if you're a Greyhawk fan, I encourage you to go check out the Greyhawk Creatives team page here on Twitch. All you have to do is twitch.tv/team/Greyhawk Creatives. Go check them out. We got, I don't know, probably 18, 20 people last I looked. Been a while. So maybe some more have joined, but there's a lot of great Greyhawk content. Not just games being played like we do, but real content that folks put a lot of time and effort to. Lord Kazumba and his talks that he has with the movers and shakers of the industry and whatnot. Anna Meyer with her mapping. Mike Disney with his stuff. Armin, if you guys want to check out a New Zealand twist on D&D. Whenever he does his thing, he does mini painting and stuff. There's just so much great content out there. I encourage you guys to go check them out. And so with that, we begin tonight the 107th episode of 1E One Shots, which kicked off many moons ago. For those that have been around that whole time, we definitely appreciate all that you guys have done to support us. Players, before I forget, it looks like Varys and Zadkiel have yet to apply their experience. Over the course of the last couple of sessions, I failed to give the appropriate experience out. And so I finally aggregated it all, and essentially everybody got 15,000 experience that was awarded. So if you have not applied that to your character sheet, please do so. And you should get that 10% bonus, most of you. Well, let's talk.
I think just in that.
Cool. Thank you, sir. So let's talk about where we were when last we talked. Our party, having returned from the middle of the Flaness and the dungeons below White Plume Mountain, had a little bit of downtime, but unfortunately it was short-lived, as once again they were summoned to the Church of St. Cuthbert, and the High Priestess Aratai bid them to aid in a quest for the King of Nyrond. Nyrond being a rather large country to the east. Essentially what happened was, during the Great Conflict, what many call the Greyhawk Wars, Iuz, who was the instigator of said war, imported and brought in many demonic forces that he used to try to overtake the lands to the north. In particular, a small country known as the Shieldlands. And Shieldlands is a great name for that country because it is, or was in effect, a border between the lands of Iuz and the countries to the south. And the leader of the army of the Shieldlands was a gentleman by the name of Homer of Walworth. He is the Knight Commander of the Shieldlands. He is related to the King of Nyrond in some way or shape, such that the King of Nyrond was very concerned that about during the war, Lord Homer went missing. And no amount of divination or arcane scrying was able to determine what happened to the Knight Commander. And so essentially he was thought lost. Lost to the demons, dragged down to the abyss, wherever. But unfortunately his body was never recovered, nor any indication of what may have happened to him. However, recently, some spies were able to smuggle information out of Doraka. And essentially, what that said was that researches suggest there are, or I should say that the Knight Commander was actually held in the prisons of Doraka. Doraka being the capital city of Iuz. And fortunately, the spies uncovered that Lord Homer was not in the dungeons of the citadel, of the castle of Iuz, but regardless, he was in the prison's jail. And so a map of how to sneak into the city via the sewers was provided, along with a note that said, research suggests that there are 3 levels of the jail. The upper level contained essentially riffraff and scum, and the first level is administered by a priest and a great misshaped giant. The jailers on the first level are but stupid orcs and brutish ogres. Bailiffs from the court of the citadel bring wretches there for imprisonment or dispatch, which everybody knows what dispatch is, right? Means to be gotten rid of. Only the lower levels are prisoners of war to be found. There, fiends are prominent amongst the guards and jailers. They've heard whispers that a Cambion fiend named Zenshur, likely not the Abyssal Thing's true name, is second in command, and he is careful, wily, and cunning, and not entirely a trustworthy servant of Ayu's, which sort of pricked the interest of the party, knowing that this demon Zenshur doesn't really like Ayu's, or maybe he doesn't like his position there, or whatever the case may be, but he's not totally a trustworthy servant of Ayu's. There are many whispers of the overall ruler of the jails. Some say he's a great Marlinth, others a Balor, but many think that it probably couldn't be a Balor because Balors are super powerful and probably would never agree to be relegated to watching a jail cell, but you never know. And unfortunately, the spies were not able to find the actual cell or location, though he is surely would be found in the lowest of the dungeons. However, the upper level dungeons typically keep records of prisoners and whatnot that go through, so maybe some information would be found in the books there. So our party, taking that information along with several spell scrolls and other magical items that they were provided, in particular ways to disguise themselves and hide their true auras in the case of the paladin, they were able to plane shift to about 20 miles outside of the city, which is a very important piece of information because the closer you get to Duraka, the more difficult it becomes to do things like plane shift and teleport and things like that, because there is a gate of some form in the center of the city that leads to the abyss, and it sort of mucks with all the mystical, magical waves of energy around the region, and teleporting could just as easily bounce you, or plane shifting could also do something like bounce you to the abyss. And so the further away from the city you get, the less of a chance of that happening. And so it was recommended probably about 20 miles would be a good distance away. So the party teleported, plane shifted, if you will, to about 20 miles away, and they began working their way across land. They did encounter a large group of orcs, but they managed to talk their way through, as the orcs were more interested in some other orcs that had allegedly stolen something from them. So the party managed to not fight a group of about 40 orcs. And they continued on their way until they arrived on the outskirts of Duraka. There, in the wharf area outside the city, they found an old sewer line that dripped sewage from the city, but it also provided ingress into the city. And so, working their way through, passing a couple of small encounters along the way, they finally managed to end up where a ladder went up. And so, climbing up, they managed to sneak into a room on the first level of the jail cell. And so they spent a small smidgen of time poking around the upper level when they discovered a spiral staircase leading down. And so after passing through a magical trap, not quite as successfully maybe as they had hoped, but past it nonetheless, they managed to work their way down below to where they are now. In this level, they entered out here right in area 43. entering into this area, there was a couple of pit traps that they managed to find and then avoid. But they also met several demonic creatures that were in this area. Having defeated those creatures, they came to these doors on the end, which happened to be wizard locked. They managed to get those open, and they found this long hallway. Within this long hallway, although it was relatively empty and void of anything, about halfway down they did find a plaque with the shape of a hand on it. And so Varys, being the bravest among us, put his hand onto the plaque and suddenly found himself vanished to a different portion of the dungeon. And he found himself down in this southern hallway down here. And so the party a couple people managed to go after him, but it took like 10 minutes before the thing was able to be used again. But eventually everybody found themselves down here in this hallway. Varys had seen some demonic creatures coming up from this southern hallway here where they're at now, and they disappeared through this door at the end of the hall. So the party made a quick look in this room 34 here, which was relatively empty, but for everyone's edification and reminding, essentially this was an empty room, but you did see that there was a small wire running up the back wall just inside the door, and there was a bell that was hanging in the center of the room, and you realize that there was some kind of a plate that when you step on it right by the door, if you're not paying attention and step on that plate, it would ring the bell notifying anybody inside that there was somebody outside the door. But other than that, the room itself was bare. Now, as you guys were coming back, the door to the east here stands open, and as Baron was looking, you can see these demonic creatures were coming back. And so that was right where we left off, as I mentioned to the party that the demons that had left are now back. And so with that being said, we are now all caught up with our adventure on where we were and what we are doing and where we are now. Before we get started into episode 107, does anybody from the party have any other questions that they may have about anything that I've talked about, or anything you need to see again, or anything like that? No?
Nope. It's just like I remembered.
Yeah, I'm quite sure it was. All right. So with that then, as you guys look, Baron, as I said, you were at the door. You can see these creatures are coming back now. It's like they're a guard patrol of some kind. You can see that they've came out of the door to the east, or they are at the door to the east. It has just opened up, and you have just sort of seen them. I will give you 30 seconds to decide what you are going to do. Because as of right now, Baron's the only one who saw them. I can't remember off the top of my head if Baron shouted down to anybody or not yet, or notified anybody yet, but as of right now, this is where I'm taking it. You see them come through the door open, and you see there at least one of the creatures is coming back through the door. You can see movement behind him, so you can only assume the other ones that left are all coming back together. It's on you, Baron. What do you want to do? Daft, if you're talking, I don't hear anything. I don't see you muted, so I'm not sure. Do. What a great night. Okay, Monkey, as
Yes.
as Baron is standing there, almost in shock, you kind of look and peek, and you can see a couple of demonic creatures, similar to the ones you guys fought when you first got down here, coming through the door, heading your way. What do you want to do? I'll give you.
Turn and say. I turn and look at the party, and I say, "Demons are coming.
All right. What do we want to do?
Stay close." And Well, how do they react?
They haven't seen you yet because you guys are.
No, how does that party react after I say that?
Oh, I
No
don't
one here. Shut the door. They don't
Okay.
know we're here. Shut the door.
All right.
Yeah.
As Baron shuts the door, what do you guys want to do?
Liam, I'm going to make sure I have my rope of entanglement out because when these jokers get in our sight, I'm going to entangle them buggers like I'm lassoing.
Yeah,
You know,
it seems like they're coming toward us.
They are,
I mean,
and
they're
I just want to
demons. It's not
reiterate.
like they're.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, Zaka just feels like they're coming toward us. It's not like the demons are just like going down the hallway looking at art posters. I don't think.
Yep, they are moving toward you. So, really quick, just as a reminder, there is a door here that leads into room 34. I just opened it, and I can close it again. Sorry. And there's also a door to the south that you have yet to open, and that is the one that Deglin is standing in front of. So I'll give you guys a couple, 3 seconds.
Well, we can either kill them in the hallway here or try and duck into one of these rooms. What do you guys want to do? I'm up for either.
Well, I feel they're on to us already, so I don't think they'll find us. If I can sense them, they probably can sense us.
Well, that's
Well,
just
we
it.
should-
They can't sense you because as of right now, you guys have like 8 hours, or whatever it was. I forget what the damn it, I forget what the time limit was for the spell. If somebody would be able to remind me, it'd be great. If not, that's okay too. Where is my? There it is. There is a spell that you've got on you that is hiding your aura, so they wouldn't be able to detect you.
Okay.
But you can still detect them. But I forget if somebody wants to look up. I forget what it was. How long the spell was. I thought it was 8 hours, but it might have been 24 hours. Again, apologize. I'll have to look it up, but I forget. But anyway, bottom line is,
Was it Nistel's magic aura?
yes, yeah,
I'd
Something
have
to
it
that
written down, but I
effect.
don't have the time.
yeah, something to that effect. It doesn't really matter. So it's still in effect now. You guys have only been in this dungeon for about 2 hours now, so you've still got plenty of time on this. Regardless, I just want to know what you guys want to do now. So I'm going to start counting down here on my. Actually,
Well,
I'll just.
I
watch
would
the
like
clock.
to suggest. I'd like to suggest the magic user not be up front and instead let guys with good armor class be up front.
Right, and the question is, you were saying, yeah, I can barely hear you. You're kind of weak there.
Let me go ahead and check.
I was just going to say, you guys said you might want to jump into a room. You've got 2 rooms to jump into. There you go. You've mentioned 2 different rooms, right? You got one on the east and one to the south. I'll give you guys, like I said, I'm watching the time ticker, and when it gets to 21 or 22:30, then all bets are off on what could happen next. So I just need to know
You
what you guys.
guys, you guys gotta decide. I'm having a bad coughing fit. I hate
Well,
this.
DM, I'm gonna pull my
I'm
rope
planning
of
on getting away
entanglement
from the
out.
door.
All right, so go ahead and move yourself. Ronnie, I know you said you have your rope of entanglement ready.
Bloody hell.
That is correct.
Okay. So are we just going to wait for them in the hall, or are we going to move into a room?
Well, I think it looks like we're waiting, DM.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to go up here with Zadkiel.
Okay. All right. As you stand there, probably 10, maybe 15 seconds later, the door opens, and on the other side, you can see 4 of these demonic creatures, similar to the ones that you guys have fought previously when you first got here. How about we roll for initiative? I don't know why it does them all like that, but it's kind of weird. Oh, that's kind of weird. I'm going to reset combat. Resetting it. There we go. All right. Let's do this really quick first. As they open up the door, can I get somebody to give me a D6 roll, please? Roll for surprise. Well, you guys can't be surprised, but I still want you to roll to see if you surprise them. All right. There is no surprise. So it's all going to be initiative based. So let us go with our actions. Baron, action.
As soon as I can see them coming through the door, I'm going to cast some sort of a spell.
Okay, spell it is. Deglin, action.
Oh, spell. Sorry.
Yep, you're good. Reese, action.
I'm going to smack him with my mace.
Like it. Ronnie, I assume that you're going to use your rope.
That is correct, DM.
How many creatures can that entangle? Can you give me a...
Well, yes. So depending on their size, so it would do 2 frost giant, stone giant, hill giant,
Okay.
3 ogres, 4 bugbears, 6 gnolls, 8 men, 10 elves, 12 dwarves, 16 gnomes or kobolds.
Assume they are the... probably a little bit larger than men, right? But let's say man-sized. They're medium-sized.
All right. So if it's man-sized, 8. If they're slightly larger, like let's say gnolls, 6.
All right, we'll go with that. So that is fine because there's only 4 of them. So all right, Varus, action.
Turn invisible.
Okay. I am gonna use the power of the DM and assume you already are invisible. As you guys are investigating this hall, so any action that you want to do while invisible.
Well, if there's enough room, I wanna go and stab one.
Okay.
If not, I'll just hang tight until
Gotcha.
they move
Yep.
back.
Yep.
Room opportunity.
Gotcha. Zadkiel, action.
I'm gonna protect everybody and attack the first guy.
Using
My holy sword of plus whatever it is.
use your keen blade or your +2 wooden
Yeah,
sword.
the king blade. The king
Okay.
blade.
Gotcha.
We'll try that first.
Gotcha. All right. Let us begin our combat. As the party gains, as we allow our spellcasters to go first, Baron, you can see that there are 2 at the door. There are others on the other side, but they're they're there, but they're just like at the corner. So you can physically see 2 of them.
I am holding my action.
You're going to hold your spell. Okay.
Mhm.
Reese. Oh, sorry. Deglin. Spell. Whatever spell you want to cast.
Spiritual hammer.
All right. So go ahead and let me... I'm going to move past... I don't know. I know it shows Ronnie, so let me go... Deglin. You are up. So you can cast your spell, move, whatever you want to do. Remember, you can move 10 feet before you can...
It's no more uses left.
Wait, what? For what?
Yeah, the spiritual hammer.
Oh,
Try
it's
to do it
you
again.
remember you guys did have I don't remember, but I know you guys had combat before we left. I don't know what all spells were.
I didn't
Or-
use the
did.
spiritual hammer. It's definitely still there.
Oh, it's still there. and
It's just
telling-
saying out of resources.
What?
That's what it says.
All right, so let me see if I can do it for you. Do. What the heck?
Maybe you have to target one of them or something.
No, it's weird because it says select resource, right? So it's like,
Right.
why you have to select a resource? I don't know.
Oh, because
what
you have
is
to have a hammer to throw. So I'm throwing. So select my hammer.
Okay.
How do I do
where-
that?
So if you click cast, right?
Okay.
It should pop up a
Select
thing that
resource.
says select.
Ah, there we go. Hammer. Where is hammer?
You have a hammer?
No hammers listed.
You don't have a hammer?
I have a hammer.
You
I
know
just
why
don't
it's
see it
not?
listed.
You know why it's not listed? Hang on, I'll bet you I know why. Sorry, this is the beauty of how to learn their system. When I look at you do not have any hammer out. I'll bet you it's because it's in the bag of holding.
No, I had it on my belt.
When you look at your character sheet, there are no hammers listed anywhere.
A bunch of stuff got taken off last time went through an update, so that might be why.
So let's do this. It was just a regular hammer, right?
Yeah, the standard hammer.
Yeah. All right. So give me a second here. Apologize for the delay. Let's do this.
Standard Thor hammer.
Yes, a standard hammer.
Yeah.
It's not a light hammer or a war hammer or anything like that. Just a regular hammer tool, right?
Yep. Well,
All
it's not tool.
Well, they
Yeah,
consider it
it's
a tool. Oh, it's a what?
It's a regular battle hammer, but not
Okay,
a
all right.
war hammer.
Well, the only choices they have are light war hammer, heavy war hammer, or a hammer tool. So we'll just go with the light war hammer. Fuck it.
Okay.
All right. So if you look at your sheet now, you should have a hammer now, a Warhammer Light. So now when you cast this, you're gonna probably have to close that and then
Yeah.
recast it to see if it shows.
It's showing in the list, so I can click. Does it say melee or yeah? It's not the melee one.
Yeah, I think you could pick either one. It shouldn't matter, but there we go.
There it goes.
All right. So you have cast it. Now you can target one of them, I believe, and then apply it.
I think so. There we go. And how do I apply?
Effect. Over where you cast a spiritual weapon, there should be an effect.
Yeah.
Yep. So I don't know if it lets you. Yeah, it's been applied to that creature, so you should be able. I don't know if it does the damage, so you may just have to roll damage.
Okay, or do I have to hit it first? Because I get pluses to hit, so it must mean there's a roll for it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't. Yeah, you probably have to roll to hit, but I don't know why it doesn't allow you to do that, unless it doesn't let you to do it on until your next turn. I'm not sure, to be honest.
Oh.
So,
I don't know either.
Yeah. So anyway, like I said, just roll a 20, add your applicable bonuses to hit. Obviously, you don't get a strength bonus, so whatever your
7, and I think I get a +4 at my level.
Okay.
with that spell, plus 3 or 4.
All right. So their armor class is 0.
So a 10 probably doesn't hit. Nope.
Oh, okay. So first is a miss. All right. So at least we're kind of getting there. All right. Cool. Anything else from Deglin? Any movement? Anything?
Probably move forward a bit.
All right. You can
There we
move.
go.
There you go. Some motion move. All right. Hey, Corvus.
All right.
Appreciate you, brother. All right. So that's it for Deglin. And Ronnie, you are up.
All right, DM, I'm going to step forward a few feet just to make sure both of them are within the 20-foot range.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself up where you want.
All right, I'm going to try this. I don't know. I doubt it works, but I'm going to give it a shot.
All right. All right.
Hey, it might have worked.
Did it say anything other than cast?
It did not.
All right. So is this a saving throw they have to make?
I think it just, well, you can see where I think it just automatically entangles them. I don't even think there's a hit. It doesn't say anything about a need to roll a 2-hit or anything.
Yeah. So that's why we need to double check on that. Because like
I got it open right now. Upon command, the rope lash forwards 20 feet or upwards 10 feet to entangle and tie fast up to those sized creatures we talked about. It only takes a single segment to strike and another to entwine. The command requires one segment, so the whole operation takes 3 segments. And that's it.
I like that plan.
Yeah, it's interesting. So the entangled victim must successfully roll a bend bars on the strength table to escape. It has an armor class of -2 and 12 hit points. That doesn't really matter. So they do get a save, but it's a bend bar save.
Oh, I don't even know where that's not in my
That's
DMG.
actually, yeah. If you go to the chat of the game and you expand the details by clicking the little double arrow there underneath where it says rope of entanglement, click the little double arrows. It does. I can't do it on the game view, but on the regular view, it says details and it says entangled victim must successfully roll a bend bars on the strength table. So,
yes, I see that.
yep. So they have to. Yeah, they only get they're not super strong. It's kind of funny. I guess I should have looked up to see if the creatures that I built had actual stats, because right now their strength is 10, so they have to get a 2 or less on a D100. So
Yeah, I like it, DM.
So that first one
Yeah,
failed.
I'm for that.
Yeah. So that first, I'm sure you guys are. Shut up. That one failed.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 9. Oh, that was awesome. That was cool. All right. So let me apply.
Good for you.
They don't have entangled on here. So I am going to.
The web.
They are held.
There
Yeah.
you go.
And they're gone.
Because I accidentally closed the door. There we go. Why? Who keeps closing the door? Stop. All right. So those two are now held, so they cannot attack. All right. Varys, you can see that the rope that Ronnie had zips across the floor and completely ties up the two that were just at the door. You can see just barely on the outside of the door. You can actually see there's another one there. that is not entangled. But that being said, you just gonna hold action or?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see. I assume Zadkiel and Reese are gonna hold them at the door.
Right.
So I'm not gonna try bypassing them yet.
Okay, that's fair.
I'll just hold.
All right. Reese.
Cardman gave Reese a nat 20.
Nice. Reese, you now have a nat 20.
Nice.
Thanks, guard man. Appreciate that, brother. Let me write that down lest I forget. All right. Speaking of, Reese, you're up. I'm sorry. Yes, Reese, you're up.
So the
first two.
this rope.
Sorry.
These guys that are tangled up. It doesn't. It's not like an entangle spell.
That's sort of exactly like
is it, Ronnie? If I'll get stuck in it.
Oh no, you won't get stuck in it because the rope only binds those that he's cast it upon. So it's like an entangle spell in the sense that they are now held, so they can't attack or anything like that. But it's not like if you move in that zone, you're going to get entangled.
Good. I'm going to go up there and smack him. I had a target. There we go. What? Yeah.
You're going to have to move up to them. That hits.
It's not letting me move. There we go.
Yep.
And damage.
Why did it roll a second time?
I have no idea.
All right, so 8 hit points of damage to it. Let me make sure it took off its off the hit points.
Now it's a demonic creature. Doesn't the mace do something to? What does to undead?
Yeah,
I think it might.
It does it for other planar creatures like this, yes, but I think those only affect if you roll a nat 20 or something like that, right? Or like a 19 or 20.
What is that? Mace of Disruption?
Yeah.
I'll look it up, see if I can find it.
Putting the magic user in the back of the party was the best advice I'd ever heard.
We good? What are we doing?
I'm looking up Mace of Destruction.
Oh, okay.
So,
Gotcha.
Mace of Destruction.
20 points of damage. And any evil character touching it will take... Okay, that's touch it. One card that affects real total level. Even if saving throws are effective, the Mace of Disruption scores double damage on opponents of this sort as liches, gas, and other affected evil. So
It sounds
okay,
like
so evil. Yeah, it's mostly undead, right? But then it says, and other affected evil creatures have a 95% of chance of saving. So if they roll a 95 or higher, they fail, I guess.
Right, so save from what?
For twice the damage.
Oh, I get what you're saying. All right, so if they fail when you hit, okay. All right, so let's do this. And he saved. So we're good. All right. But doesn't it yeah, it already took damage. But
yeah, it'll totally destroy skeletons, zombies, ghouls, shadows, and wraiths instantly.
Right.
Gas and even wraiths and mummies have only a 20% chance of success. Specters 35, vampires 50, ghosts 65, liches 80%.
Right. Okay. All right.
If they fail, then they get double damage.
Okay. Cool. All right. So he made his save. So I think we're good there. All right, that's it for Reese. Zadkill,
Yes.
you are up.
Yes, I am going to. Okay, the two with these two things right there, that one and the other one,
Yep.
they're they're flamed, right?
They're not flamed. They are tied up in a rope.
Right. And if I hit them, it releases them or no?
No. Nope.
Okay, good.
Nope.
So I'm gonna go. Is there a way for me to go right there?
Yep.
And there's only 4, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, DM, it says even if they make their saving throw, those types of creatures still take double damage.
So what's the percentage save for?
Well, for demons like that from the lower planes, it would be the 95. He was spot on, but they still take double damage.
I understand, but what's
the save is for? Oh, they would be immediately destroyed.
Oh,
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, remember, because I took out a vampire that way.
Yep. Okay, I'll take the. So you did 8 hit points, so I'll take another 8 hit points off it, and we're good now. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
All right.
I couldn't remember the details.
We're good. All right, Zadkill, you're up, sir.
Yes, I want to kill it with
kindness.
this one right there. Kill it with kindness.
All right, go ahead and target.
Yeah. See how do I do that again? Oh, like that. And then I have to hit something. Man, it's been a while. Oh, where's the... Alright, there we go. Team Blade.
Whiffed as you miss.
Oh. That
All
ain't
right.
a bonus. Nice demons.
Nope. Is that it for you?
That is it, and I hiss at it, going,
Okay.
This is our land.
All right. All right. As the first
Thanks for
demonic,
taking the pressure off me, Zadkiel.
as the first creature targets Zadkiel, you see that they are wearing or they're carrying some strange hook-looking sort of a weapon. It looks very wicked, and it looks like it's the end of it's made of bone, and it sort of has a hook at the end of the bone hooks, and it's got sort of another little small shard coming out. So if it like slams onto something, it can kind of poke it with the bone on the tip of the thing, as well as the little spike that's sticking part way down the shaft. But anyway, this thing sort of swings at you with this. And if I can find there we are. Oops. Why is it not letting me? Oh, it's because I need to go to combat. Actions. There we go. What? No, wrong answer. It's a nat 20. It hit. I don't know why it took off 4. It should not have taken off 4. Even with your actually, I think it should have only been a -2, if anything, for your aura. But anyway, it still hits because it was a nat 20 that it hit you with. So the damage. As this hook thing slams into Zadkill, and the bone bites into you, and suddenly the little shard that I talked about that it was on the bottom half of the hook jams out, and it pierces into you as well, and you feel the unholy energy of this weapon as it sort of grips onto you. And so this is almost like a Sturge in the sense that every round it will automatically do 2d4 damage unless you can break away with a strength check on your turn. Regardless, Zadkiel takes 6 hit points of damage. It looks like it took it off. Yep. I think it did. 6. Yeah, I think you had 58. Yep. So that was it for that one. The next one.
Can the entangled still attack? They can't attack. So
No,
it's just the
they
one guy.
can't attack. However, suddenly the one that is entangled in the rope disappears. Let me do this, see if I can. Where is it? Why is it not letting me? There he is. He disappears.
He just disappeared.
And reappears right at you guys. That is his action.
Still
for this
entangled or
turn.
no?
No, no longer entangled. He teleported out of it and zapped himself down the hall to right there. But that is his action.
Dang.
He does not get an attack because that's his action. But he did teleport out. And you see that he too carries one of these hook thingies. And by the way,
Well,
I am going to, as he appears, Varus, your held action triggers if you want to backstab him.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Yes, indeed. Alright.
And I will say that your spell triggers as well, Baron, as soon as he appears in front of you.
okay, good. Magic missile.
I'm going to wait for Varus first. Oh, shoot. I forgot. Sorry. Hang on. I hate having to
Okay,
do
he's
this.
targeted.
I hate having to do this, but okay, Varus, you should be able to move now and do whatever you need to do.
Wow. I mean, I'm right here. Let me join him. Mm-hmm.
Hate having to do this, but monkey, you did.
No, he
You
doesn't.
did.
He doesn't have a rear AC, does he?
Their armor class is just 0. Yeah,
Intelligence.
0. Rear is the same as everything. Yeah, their armor class is
Yeah.
0 all the way around.
Okay,
That hits. It's a medium-sized
I'm-
creature, by the way.
Well, I didn't hear the past damage. And that is. There we go.
okay, good. Now if I could just figure out how to do it.
Nice. 18 hit points of damage against the critter. He is down. Boy, that was a delayed reaction if I ever heard one. All right.
Okay, do I lose my spell?
No, I'm going to say your spell still held because Varus reacted before you did, and therefore he killed the creature before you needed to. He went. Now, this one is...
I'm still holding. I'm still holding my action until I see something right in
Yep.
front of me that's not being attacked by
Yep.
my buddies.
Yep. You watch as the creature disappears, reappears right in front of Ronnie, and that is its turn. And the last one. And you watch, Ronnie, as your rope just sort of drops to the floor, as the creatures are no longer entangled. But this last one up there is targeting Zadkiel. Hits armor class 4, missed armor class -3. Therefore, he missed. As that is it for everyone, I believe.
Are they getting they're getting that minus from the
I think
protection from evil, right?
I think so, but it shouldn't be a -4. I didn't think. I thought it would just be a -2. But I don't remember. So, don't know for sure, but I'll just go with it, which is fine. But I just know that I don't care about any minuses. If you roll a nat 20, that's an automatic hit. So, all right. That being said, back to actions. Baron, actions. You just lost your magic missile spell.
Okay, I just lost it then.
You did lose it because once you hold the spell over to the next turn, you lose the spell. It has to be used during the round that you hold it.
Okay, fine. I have nothing useful to throw at this time.
Okay, so we're just gonna hold. Deglin, action.
My hammer's still flying though, right?
It is still floating up there next to where the creatures were. You can move it, I believe, your movement distance, or is I forget how far you can move the hammer in 1E.
Doesn't really give a space. It just says its duration. Range is 30 feet, so it can move 30 feet and around.
Right. Okay. Well, if you can see, like, how can you move the spell? Or does the spell, you have to recast it in another, like it only stays in one spot?
No. It goes where my mind goes. So I can, as soon as my mind sees where I want to hit, that's where it heads to.
Okay. Well, the only creature you can see right now is this one here.
Right. So, and he's within 30 feet, so that's what I'm going to hit.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he still has a hammer on him, so I don't know why. But anyway, so you're going to continue your spell. Reese?
Yep.
You can see
I'm going to step up next to Zadkiel.
Gotcha.
Help him out.
Ronnie Noblight, you watch as the creature disappeared and blinked essentially and appeared right in front of you.
And now he's going to taste my blade, DM.
Scimitar it is. All right, Varys.
I'm gonna go behind him and stab him.
All right. I like it. Zadkiel, still your blade?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
What the?
It's funny. It rolls for everybody, but it's like everybody gets on the turn. So the demonic creatures go first. So the first one automatically hits Zadkiel. So let me clear this first. As Zadkiel feels another 6 hit points of his life force get drawn away. I don't know why it's making me go do it this way. So that puts you down to 46. All right. As the next one takes a swipe at Rondog, swinging his hook-like device as well. As he hits, for 6 hit points of damage to Ronnie, and it is also hooked onto you, so it will do 2d4 damage every turn unless you can break away with a strength roll.
Gotcha.
On your turn, of course. And the last one moves over here, targets Reese. And I believe that's a whiff. And that is a whiff. Yep.
Now, they don't get another attack if their snap tongue is embedded in someone?
Right, because they're just sort of grappling and
It's an
and
automatic damage.
Correct. That is correct. Yep. So, all right.
So I have something I have to inform you
Yep.
that demons can't touch me physically.
It's not touching you physically.
Oh, how's it
Yeah,
hurting
it's
me?
with a
It's
weapon.
got its weapon.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So, okay.
It's like a
Uh,
man catcher.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So, Deglin, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna try to hit that guy again with my hammer.
Yep. Just you might as well roll a weapon to hit, and then roll the damage for the weapon, and I'll just manually apply it because it's too much of a pain to do that particular spell.
Oh, okay.
So
So
just
here's the roll. Jeez, 10 still.
Ah.
I can't.
Nope.
It's these digital dice. Yep.
yeah. Blame the digital. All
It's
right.
every time I roll on these damn
Yeah.
things.
Ronnie, you're up. All right. That hits. I have to look at their. And 9 hit points of damage. Nicely done. All right. Is that it for Ronnie?
That's it, DM.
All right. Varys, you have just enough movement to get up there behind him. Pretty sure that hits. And they are a normal sized creature. Nice. As another blow from behind takes the creature down. Reese, you are up. Nice. That hits. All right. And so it actually should have taken 4.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that. I guess maybe that's not built into the.
No, I think when you roll damage, it'll ask you to do you want to do times 2 or something like that. There's a little drop down you can select on how much extra damage you want to do, whatever. So maybe you should try that next time just to see if that allows it or not.
Okay.
And then I have to roll.
A knife fiber, yeah.
Yep.
And it doesn't.
Does nothing. Womp, womp, womp. All right. That's it for Reese. Zadkill.
Correct.
You are up, Zadkill.
All right. I'm gonna hit the one that I was hitting last time.
All right. Don't forget you have 2 attacks this time.
Dose of tacos.
Oh, don't forget to use your strength to get out of the.
Oh,
that's what I'm
yeah.
gonna do first.
Yeah, so if you do that, so just so you know, doing that takes one of your attacks if you succeed.
What?
Because it's an action. It's like you can't break free of this and then do 2 attacks, right? It's either you can swing twice and still be impaled on this thing, or you can use part of your turn to get yourself free, and then your other turn with the 1 attack. It's your call how you want to do it.
Well, I will just use my 2 attacks.
Okay?
Because if I get any more of those things, then I get to use one thing to do it.
All right.
Hey, Leprechaun, you're dead. Let's see how we do you.
No. See, I'm telling you, it's these digital dice, man.
Yep.
Digital dice.
What do I need to hit it?
Its armor class is 0, so whatever your THAC0 is.
Oh, 3.
Your
0.
THAC.
Okay, 12.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. One more. Oh, and another miss.
Golly.
I love it.
Change dice, dude. Change
I
dice.
love it.
That's what I just did.
That's what I'm talking about. You guys keep on missing. All right. That's it for Zadkiel. Reese, I did forget, on your turn, you were impaled by this thing, right? You did.
No.
Yeah, because
No, it was it wasn't Reese. It was
It was Ronnie.
Ron.
Oh, Ronnie.
But
Okay.
once the guy
Thank
died,
you. Yep, you are correct. You are correct. I was thinking it was Reese. Okay, thanks. So that is it for everybody. Back to the top of the round. Baron, anything that you want to do? What we got going on? Somebody's dropping bombs on us. All right.
Nope.
Ooh.
Nothing that I
Oh,
can do
was
that
that
will
Jay?
fill up a hallway.
Hey, first of all, let's get our raiders in here, man. Thank you very much, everybody. Welcome to Agora Quest 21 Shots. I am Sean, your host. Let me do this really quick because Jay has completely got my OCD going on here. So hang on, let's just do this. Let me pause the music just for a second. Welcome in, everybody. Let's wait and see just how many come rolling through. I keep forgetting Jay has got something going on Mondays. I'm so used to his old schedule, man. So I don't even think about it when he's streaming. But when he streams on Mondays, I love it because we are the beneficiaries of the occasional raid. So thank you guys all for coming in. As I said, I'm Sean, your host. We are a first edition Greyhawk game. We have been on a 1-month hiatus, literally just back tonight. And our party is in search of Lord Homer of Walworth, the Knight Commander of the Shieldlands, who went missing during the Greyhawk Wars and has been discovered to be somewhere in the jails beneath the city of Daraka. For those that don't know, Daraka being the capital city of Ayuz the Old. And so our party is currently on the second tier of said jail cells, trying to work their way through. They have encountered some demonic guards or whatever on this level, and they are engaged in combat as we speak. These horrific bone weapon wielding creatures that they have been encountering periodically on this level. But I just want to welcome everybody. If you want to check us out and hang out, I appreciate it. However, if you're into 5e, we also have a 5e stream. You can catch us every other Friday. And that is a Parentland game, so I encourage you to come check it out if you like 5e. But if you like Greyhawk in general, just come check us out. Hopefully you guys will enjoy. I will try not to screw things up now that we actually have new people here. Don't forget as you watch the stream, yeah, we don't call ourselves Scheiße Cinema for nothing, right? So go look it up in German, but we can be a shit show, that's for sure. But anyway, I encourage you, as you all know, as you watch the stream, you can earn tokens, much like Jay does on his streams. We allow people to trade in tokens for various things. In this case, Nat 1s and Nat 20s to apply that you can gift to the party that are good for the current stream. They do not carry over. However, if you'd like to help support the stream, for every 100 bits cheered, you can tell us who you want to donate that 100 bits to, what your favorite player, or of course, your humble DM is always willing to accept gifts from the masses. And so, as I said, for every 100 bits cheered, you can grant a +1 that allows that player to apply a plus or -1 to the die roll. Because as you know, there's many times you can just be 1 or 2 points off. And I do allow them to store those up and carry those points over from stream to stream. As a reminder, our current players, I have a +5 and a +4 available. Daglin's got 3 +1s. Baron has a pair of +5s. Reese, you still have a +1. Ronnie, you have a +2. Varys, you have a pair of +3s. Zadkiel has a +5 and a +3. So as those cheers and bits come in, they just aggregate along the way. We keep them in groups of 5 so that they can never have more than a plus or minus 5 onto a die roll. But that being said, I want to welcome everybody coming in off of Jay's stream. Jay, you are my hero. Definitely appreciate it, sir. And so let's try to get back to combat so we're not here fighting all night, because our players are constantly griping about the digital dice because I'm not cool like Jay, and I don't let my players use dice at home. Maybe I should sometime just to see how it goes, because I trust you guys. Even though I can't see your dice, I still trust you. But let's get back into this thing. So,
would you like me to sing a melody of My Hero?
No,
Mariah
that's
Carey.
okay. Yeah, no, please, God, no. No. But we are at the end of round 2. As we're coming up to round 3, we're talking about actions. Baron, do you have any actions for this turn?
Not at all.
Deglin, action for this turn.
Still going to be using my spiritual hammer and going after the one I can see.
Okay. Reese, action for this turn. James, you with us? Steve, I mean, not James. Steve.
Sorry, I was muted.
No, you're good. I was like, I know his name. I just forgot.
Yeah, I'm going to continue attacking the
with
one
the mace?
in front of me.
With the mace?
Yeah.
All right. Ronnie Noblight, action for this turn.
Damn, I think I'm going to move up there and flank that monstrosity and kill it with my sword.
Roger that. With the scimitar, I assume. And let's see. Varys, action for this turn.
I was going to backstab it.
I was going to say there's no chance to backstab on this one. Its back's up against the wall.
That's why I need my Pathfinder move. My ability is stab up against the wall. Alright, I'll just let someone else have it then.
Roger that. So I'm going to put you holding such as... All right, and Zadkill, continuing with your keen blade, I take it?
Yes, I'll continue to miss and be fondled. Yes.
Roll 100 d20s.
That's hilarious. All right, let's see. As we go to the next turn. All right.
I continue to be amused by all the dice flying
Yeah, I
around.
know. It's hilarious. It has all these dice flying around, and the only one that really, only one of all those dice really counts, because we do group initiative, by the way. So I don't know why the system rolls them all, but everybody gets the same. So anyway, so the first creature up is he targets Zadkill. Actually, no, he doesn't target Zadkill because Zadkill's already hit. And so it's an automatic 2d4. So these creatures have this bone-like hook device that they call a snap tong. And they literally smack you with it, and it latches onto you, and it does damage every round, much like a Sturge does, except this just sort of drains your energy off of you, your life force, if you will. And so Zadkill takes another 6, which puts him down to 40. Not like he's really hurting or anything yet. And that is it for this creature's turn. As the next one targets you, Reese. Oh, big whiff. Big whiff. As that one misses. As the party is their turn. Because it is even though it's a spell, I'm just going to consider it a weapon attack, Deglin, so that I don't have to bounce around this. So, Ronnie Noblight.
All right. Whoa.
I did that just because. I moved you. I knew where you're going, so I moved you. Nice. As Ronnie strikes. Oh, look at there. 7 hit points plus 2, 9 hit points of damage against this creature as your blade impales it and you draw blood. Varys, you are on hold. Reese, you're up. There we go. As you hit. Oh, no, it says you missed. Sorry, never mind. You missed by 3. I don't think you have enough points to bump you up. Nope, you only have 1 point. So, unfortunately, you do not have enough to overcome the deficit.
Nope.
All right.
Having that 20, though?
You do have a nat 20. If you'd like to use that, you are more than welcome. You just have to do
Is that-
damage.
That one has to be used this game, this session.
This session, that is correct. So, you still have
Okay.
time. You still have until...
Yeah, I'm going to hang on to that.
Okay.
Might
roger
be
that.
something bigger and nastier.
I like it. All right. Zadkiel, you are up. You have...
Okay.
Okay.
Just like the Yankees did at batting, I'll miss again.
I loved it. Sorry, I didn't love it. I didn't watch it, so it doesn't matter to me.
Okay. I'm going to attack this demon over here.
Which one? The one on the right?
The one that, yes, my left. Because I'm looking at the screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have it highlighted.
As you swing right-handed. As your left
And,
hand is
yeah.
hooked.
Well, I'm going to curse, but I'm going to curse good things like,
Okay.
Lords of Light.
I love you. I am praying for your soul, demon.
Here we go. Come on, give me something.
There you go. Look at there. Zadkiel hits.
All right, let's do some damage. Wait, do I have to roll damage down here? Yeah.
Yeah, you just click the little damage thingy. There you go.
You hit
Nice.
the one that's not impaling you?
Yep. He hit the one that's not impaling him. Does damage. Does severe damage to this thing as it cries out and hisses back in pain, but it does not falter. Deglin.
All right. Here we go. Do I need to target him? Yeah. Sure.
Yeah,
What the
just
hell,
as
why
I
not?
said, do a weapon attack with some weapon, and then do the damage from the mace if you hit, or from the hammer if you hit.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on.
You rolled a 7. Pretty sure that misses. You should roll it. You should target it, or move up there and then just target it with like a real weapon, and then click on the weapon instead of rolling the chat dice. Chat dice aren't crap, I don't think. So anyway, that's just me. All right, Baron has.
I'm gonna move.
Okay. Yep. Sorry.
Can I move forward 5 feet?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to move. But it
Yeah,
won't move.
because you can't move unless it's your turn. I moved it back to your turn, so you should be able to move now.
All right.
Cool.
Okay, I'm reaching into my belt and pulling out a wand of frost.
Okay. If you want to target the creature, you can. It's within range, I believe.
Okay, good.
There's another demonic creature. I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
Okay,
the one to your
fine.
right is the one that's hooked you.
Oh. I'll fix him later.
Okay, so let's see.
Oops,
That's a
weird, it
demonic
disappeared.
creature, right?
Yeah,
nope,
there's one.
Can't
there's one,
do it.
There's one right here.
Can't do it because somebody's in the way.
How about now?
All right, we'll give it a shot. Okay, let me go back to my sheet here and find it again.
Just make
There
sure
it
you
is.
target him, because it looks like right now Monkey's the only one that's targeted it.
Okay, and then let's see.
I got the hit. I had targeted it.
No, I wasn't saying that. I'm just making sure that Baron targets the creature.
Okay, that looks like it's targeted.
It is targeted.
Okay, and And how do I use it?
Let's see. You should just have to click Wand of Frost. If you go to your actions,
I have that up right now.
yep. So if you have the crossed swords on your actions on your tab open, you should see where it says Wand of Ice, and it has Ice Storm as hail, Ice Storm as a sheet, a wall of ice, a cone of cold. So those are. Just be aware that if you use that, everybody around it will be affected with the ice storm as a sheet or hail and the cone of cold. So that
Will
would
the
mean,
cone of coal affect everybody around it?
yeah, because it creates literally a cone that's up to like 20 feet wide at the end of it, right? And so
Never mind.
it starts at a point where you're at and widens out. So you're looking at everybody up there, including everybody in between you and it.
I feel so useless.
Oh, you still got another magic missile spell, don't you? Or do you?
No,
Okay.
that was the last one that
Okay.
disappeared.
Okay. Well, you know what? Sometimes you just can't be involved. It's up to you if you want to move up or you want to just wait and curse at yourself, or you want to go to the southern room and investigate the south room while they're in combat. Totally up to you.
I'm keeping my eyes open on the two doors.
Roger
You
that.
can cast
Looking at the two
insults.
Yes, you can cast insults. There we go. All right. Next round. Any actions other than hold, Baron?
Nothing.
I'm not sure if you had any other wands or anything. Deglin's still with
I
the
do,
spirit
but none
hammer.
of them will work.
Okay.
Yep.
None of them
Alright.
will work.
Reese still with the mace. Ronnie still with the scimitar. Varys, any other actions that you want to do, or are you still just going to hold action and let those guys take care of the demons?
I mean, I'm gonna go out there and lend a hand, because
Okay.
apparently I'm the one that can hit things today.
Exactly. All right, and Zadkiel is with his keen blade as we go into round 4. All right. As a hundreds of dice roll.
I want
And
the purple.
yep, as the creatures still end up with their turn. So the first creature auto damage to Zadkiel. As Zadkiel suffers 5 more hit points of damage, leaving him at 35. As the next creature targets Ronnie. Missed by 4. Boy, I should roll
Gotta
again.
like it.
I should use my 5 points to overcome that, but I will not, because there's bigger and better things to come. All right, as the creatures are done, Ronnie, you're up. Oh, Ronnie hits. As Ronnie finishes off one of the creatures. Varys, if you move out into the hallway, you see that there is yet a 4th of these creatures with its bone-like weapon gouged into Zadkiel's wretched-looking left arm, as his hand is looking dried and crinkly, as if his life force is getting sucked out of him.
Can I hit next to Zadkiel?
Yeah, you can move up here. Yep. And
I
unfortunately,
know
people
it's not.
people
I know
aren't-
it's not back to them, but
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
people can't see the creature, but it's all right.
There's no best care
Missed by 3. And you do have a pair of +3s available.
I do. But you know what? I'll use one of them.
Okay.
Because I'm like, kind of PC, even though I don't really act like it sometimes.
Okay. All right.
But
So
I
you use your
deny
+3?
being-
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you do damage 1d8 against the creature. You just have to hit the damage button to do the damage.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. I'm just trying to see if it did it right. There we go.
Oh, okay. There we go. Nice. All right.
Nice damage.
Yeah, nice damage. Reese.
Is there room to get in
So
there or no?
there is. So normally you can only move 10 feet and do an attack. So if you were to move up 10 feet, you could technically attack, but you would have no movement to get out of the space. So the current situation is no, you cannot get there and out of space. What I would say you could do is you could move past them to get past the creature on the other side to attack then when it's your turn, but you would not be able to attack this turn.
And I can't change to a spell.
Correct, yeah, because you already said you were going to use your mace. So I would allow you to change to a ranged weapon, though, if you wanted to do that, just not a spell.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'm easy peasy like that. Oh, did he hit? No, you missed by 6. All right. Is that it for you?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Sad Kill, you are up. Don't forget you get 2 attacks.
Yes, I'm going to hit this guy.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can.
What do you mean?
I don't think you can. I don't think you have it in you. I think you like being. I think you like being sucked on. I think you like being sucked on. So that's just.
No. No comment, but yes. Yeah, I'm gonna attack it. Here we go. 2 swipes.
Hey, creep! Didn't see you out there. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it.
Here we go. I'll go for its mouth too, if I can.
All right. Oh no! Oh, fumble!
Yeah, I want to use one of my points, so it could be a 2.
You went 3, 2, 1. You literally, in all your rolls, you went 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, but this next roll is going to be good because it's you know the song 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Contact. So I'm going to contact on this one. Come on, 20.
4.
So you missed by 5. Just so you know, Zadkill, you do have a +5 available if you wanted to use it.
Nah, I'm going to save it.
Okay. Oh, Paul gave us another 100. Thank you, kind sir. Who's it for? Paul's out there dropping bits like crazy, man.
All right. Just let me know when it's my turn. I'm going to be in the corner over here crying.
Paul must have sold his vote, and he's giving us all the proceeds.
He gave that point to Zadkill.
He's giving to Zadkill because Zadkill can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Neither can I, apparently.
I like it. All right, Paul. Thank you, Ken.
Grazie, Paul.
Thank you, sir. I definitely appreciate that. All right, let's see where we were. Lost my space here. All right. So Zadkill, Deglin, you are up. Now you cannot see this creature, So you're going to have to move up into where you can see it.
So is that
Like-
10 feet right there?
Well, each one of these squares is 10 feet. So it's 10,
Wow.
20. It'd be 25 feet to get right there to where you could see it.
Right. Well, that's there.
Yeah, that's 20 feet
Something
right
like
there.
that.
Yep. Now you can see it
So-
from there. So, yeah. So I mean, you can move it over there. You just can't attack it yet.
That's all I can do then.
All right. All right. I am going to assume we're going to keep the same combat actions. If anybody wants to change, let me know.
I'm changing.
I'm
You're gonna do a
grabbing
spell?
my rope.
I'm changing.
All right. Reese, what action?
Preparing. Going to do a spell.
Okay. And Ronnie, you now have your rope in your hand. Are you going to use your rope, or are you just grabbing it to pack it up?
Nope, I'm going to entangle him with it.
Okay. All right. As the creature gains the first attack, as it once again targets Zadkiel, for
Already latched on.
no,
Oh,
as
bummer.
you suffer 6 more hit points of damage, bringing you down to 29.
Just so y'all know, it can't attack you. See, I'm protecting you. That's how much I care about you guys.
That's what I like to see. All right, Ronnie, you are up.
All right, Dim. I lash out with my rope to bind this creature.
All right, the creature is now bound with your rope. As this thing. All right, anybody attacking this creature now gets an automatic hit. However, if you want to roll, you can get +4 on your roll to see if you do a crit. Varys, you are up. So you automatically hit, but if you roll to attack and you give an opportunity to crit, so even if you miss, you do hit.
Alright, well. Time to finish him.
Finish you. Gee.
You missed, but you hit anyway.
No more break.
So just roll your regular damage. 2 + 5, that gives it 5. As you manage to stab into the creature, but you don't finish it. Reese, your spell? Or do you still want to do your spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna step up and cast Cure Serious Wounds on Zadkiel.
Okay. Go ahead and move up, target him, and cast your spell.
I can't move. Oh, maybe because I'm on target.
I'll
Try
move you.
this.
I'll move you.
As he does that, I'll turn my head and say, "Thank you, friend."
There we go.
All right, so Zadkiel gets 8 hit points back. Yeah, 5 and 2. Okay, yep. Cool. All right. Is that it for you, Reese?
I believe so.
Zadkiel, you're up.
I now will hit this creature. You say I hit it automatically? 'Cause
Yes,
it's in a
but
rope?
yep, but you can roll to see if you do a crit. So that way.
Okay, let's do that first. Let's see if we get a crit first.
You hit anyway. I like it.
I know.
So just do thy damage. Do your first. Nice.
You get 2 attacks this round?
Yeah, you did, but it
He's
didn't
dead.
matter. It only
Doesn't
had 1
matter.
hit point. He only had 1 hit point, so I just went ahead. And
I
finished
see.
him
You
off.
wanted me to use that 20 on the 1 hit point.
As you guys manage to get rid of these creatures,
Can I roll to get those things out of me now?
it automatically came out when the creature fell.
Oh, okay.
the thing that it was holding on to dropped off as well as their bone weapons clatter to the floor. Oops.
Thank you very much. Don't worry, Paul. I'm going to use your 20 here soon.
All right. As you guys have these bodies now laying in the hall, blood everywhere, definite signs of combat you can see. What do we want to do?
I'm going to cast a Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
Hide the bodies.
Yeah, hide the bodies.
Nice. You get 7 hit points back.
Okay, I have lots of potions, so I'm going to drink. Which one is the strongest one? Extra healing?
Yeah.
Okay, if it says a third drink, what does that mean? There's only a
That
third
means
of a drink
that
left?
means you don't have to drink it all at once. If you drink it all, it's like 3d8 or something like that. But you can drink like one at a time, so you have 1/3, 2/3, whatever left.
Oh, gotcha.
In your case, I would probably want to drink all 3. Or
Yeah,
drink
well, I
all.
want to do this one that says full drink. This one says I have to take a full drink of
Okay.
extra healing. So
Okay.
I'll do that.
Do cast
Does I have to
first.
heal or
Target
cast?
yourself. Target yourself first, then cast. Yeah,
Okay,
then
target.
cast and then heal. Cast first, then heal. Because the casting is what allows you to expend the potion. There you go.
Hell
And
yeah.
we got 18 hit points back. Nicely done. Make sure. Wow, there's some good rolls too. All right, Zadkill, you are now only down 4 hit points. So you're at 55 out of 59.
Yeah, I'm
So-
good.
All right. Anybody else
Yeah,
need to do anything before we move on? As far as healing and stuff like that. As I said, you now have 4 dead demonic bodies, 2 in the hallway, the cross hallway, and 2 in the north-south hallway. What do we want to do?
Okay.
I think we ought to pile them up against this door over here.
Yeah, and I have a question. It used all my potions that are healing, extra healing.
Should have only used the one.
Get them all out. Well, it says 3.
I'm showing
I
you.
don't know if that's what
I'm
it
showing
means.
I'm showing you as having 2 left. If you close your character sheet and reopen it, you should see that you've got 2 left.
That I had like two more extras that it took away.
You got a potion of healing, and then you used the potion of extra healing. So you had 3 potions of extra healing. Now you've got 2. I'm showing 2 anyway. Like if I open up your sheet and I go to gear, and I scroll
don't worry
down-
about it. Just move on. It's okay.
No, I'm just saying. If you look, it shows you got 4 healing.
Yeah, I know, but there's one that says healing that took also, which is not extra healing. But go ahead.
That's weird. It's got to be a UI thing because I don't see that. I don't see anything great.
Okay, I'll refresh. Maybe that's it.
All right. So, as I said, you guys have these 4 bodies. And if you recall, one of the recommendations of the king on your assault into the lower dungeons was do not draw attention to yourselves, because if they know you're here or know somebody's here, that's when they'll start sending if they know you're there, they'll start looking for you actively, as opposed to being able to guerrilla warfare your way through. So that being said, you have 2 in the cross hallway up here and 2 in the north-south hallway here. They originally came out of this room over here because you saw Varys saw them leaving this room, coming up out of the hall and then turning right, going through this door at the end of the hall up here. But you know they came from down here. So
Isn't there a trap that we need to avoid down here
it wasn't
to
really
get
a
into
trap.
34?
There wasn't really a trap. Essentially,
It was a bell.
there's a little plate that rings a bell inside the room, but Varys, I believe, deactivated that last session.
Okay. So
Hey, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it.
I'll change change the plan. Let's drag the bodies into that room
Okay.
because we know it's empty and there's no doors leading out of it. Correct?
And what I'm
yeah.
going to do, so DM, when they drag those bodies in there,
Okay.
I'm going to pull out my displacer beast tentacle that I've kept in my backpack, and I'm going to close it in the door like they fought the displacer beast and lost.
Okay.
I love it.
That's fair.
Yes.
That is fair. I like it. All right. So
And I will remove the tentacle from my sheet.
all right. As you guys have now moved them all into that room. So there is still this door to the south, as well as the door that the creatures came through along to the east. What do we want to do?
Well, I say we head the south if there's nothing in that room after we put the bodies in there.
Okay.
Do these dudes have any pockets or anything on them, DM, that we can rifle through just to make sure?
No, sir. No, they have nothing. They are bare skin, naked, not even a loincloth. Just demonic, chitinous outer coverings, kind of bone-like, almost like a turtle shell, if you will. But okay, as you guys move south, the hallway ends in a door, very much like the door leading into 34.
We want to get Varys up there?
I guess. What about Reese and Zadkill? You guys are still up in the north hallway. What do you want to do?
No, we'll move down.
Okay.
I'll move down.
Okay. All right. As you guys move down, as I said, the hallway ends in that door.
Yeah, I don't know if I probably hadn't checked it yet.
We're
You have
going to
not.
close that door up there.
Looks like it was.
Yeah.
I just closed it.
Yep. Yeah, you have not checked it yet. You guys never got down here yet, Ferris. So this door has yet to be checked.
I would like to listen. See
Okay.
if there's anything on the other side.
Okay.
Although, with all that noise we made,
Right.
but not matter.
Silent spells are your friend.
Indeed.
It's like watching a silent movie combat. I really do appreciate everybody that's hanging out. I know you could be better places tonight, but for those that just arrived, don't forget we are here every Monday, 7:30 Eastern Standard. We also have a 5e game. Nice. Listening, you hear nothing through the other side of the door.
All right. I'd like to go ahead and check for trap
Okay.
in case something happens when I open it.
Dude, thanks for the bit cheer, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, the door does not appear to be trapped at all.
Excellent. Well, I look at my
But it is locked.
friends and it is locked.
It is locked, sir. Sorry.
I will try to open it.
All right. I'm sure you can. You're pretty good at this stuff. As you tinker with the lock, suddenly you feel the latch release and you know that the door is unlocked. Before we go on, like I said, I want to thank everybody that's kind of hanging out with us. As I said when you first arrived, we're here every Monday, 7:30 to 11-ish Eastern Standard Time. Also, if you like 5e, we have a 5e game that we play every other Friday, which this Friday is an on week, so we will be gaming this Friday. We haven't gone a while, so we're trying to play catch-up as our party is investigating the dungeons and jail cells beneath the city of Doraka, which is the capital city of Ayuz, for those who know. And they are searching for the Knight Commander of the Shieldlands, who was taken during the Greyhawk Wars, thought to be dead or missing at least, but now has been found. So now they're kind of traipsing around the dungeons looking for him, as our elf thief Ferris has just expertly once again examined and unlocked one of the doors below. The door is unlocked. Have at it.
I'm look at my friends and say, Edwin, you want to open it? Or
Sure, why the hell
Ronnie
not?
says, I do not.
I disappear.
All right.
Oh,
As
sorry.
Varys disappears with his blade, making him invisible, you guys open the door. It slides open smoothly. No creaks or any real strange sounds other than a slight metal on metal of the latches as the door swings. Inside, you can see an empty 30-foot square room. But you do notice something
Maybe-
interesting. It looks almost as if there is like a blackish sort of mud or muck that's sort of smeared on all of the walls.
Ew.
Like a black pudding.
No, it's like a well, I mean, it could be a black pudding if you want to go check it out, but it's like just sort of this black smear of something along the walls, and it's particularly thick in the corners where the walls meet. So where the two walls meet in a corner, it's pretty thick gunk sort of smeared in the corners, but it also, you can see it's spread periodically and very splotchy on all of the walls.
But our guy is definitely not in here.
Yeah, there's nothing in here other than what I've explained.
And no doors out of the room?
Does not appear to be, no.
So do we want to go in or no?
And I don't want to go in.
I don't think there's a reason if our boy's not in here and there's something funky about that black shit. Unless you think
Yeah,
it'll
it looks
teleport us
sketchy.
someplace.
What now?
Does
Looks
Ronnie
sketchy.
notice anything about that substance DM from his distance looking?
Give me an intelligence check, Ronnie. Yeah, you're not sure what the substance is, but it's familiar to you. It looks familiar, but I mean, you're like, I know I've seen this before. It's just weird seeing it here, so you can't quite place it.
Well, I let the guys know. I've seen it before, but my memory is failing me. I'm getting old, so I don't remember things.
I don't see a
Well,
reason
we
to
have
go
to
in
to
here.
that door that the critters came out of. But before we do that, is everyone in good shape, or is Zedkiel still down? Is anyone else hurt?
I'm down like 4 points. I'm not caring about that.
Only 4? Well, I can shoot you a cure light.
I could do myself, but it's cool.
I think we're pretty good right now.
All right.
Yeah, let's
So-
go. Let's go up there and check. I don't see a reason to go into this bare room.
Okay. As you guys exit back into the east-west hallway, you move. Oh, okay. Yeah. Was that for Deglin or your?
No, that was for
Oh,
Zadkiel.
okay. Zadkiel healed 3 more. Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Yep. So Zadkiel is down 1 hit point.
Cool.
Nice. All right. Hey, thank you, Ramshackle Wizard, and
Logomancy
yeah,
Media.
yeah. Log on, Mancy. I'm waiting for an ad. So looks like we just got done with that. I didn't even see the ad thing come up. I apologize. Usually I catch those, and I'm able to block them at least a couple times during the show, but I missed it. So welcome back. Hopefully you guys didn't miss much. Our party was just debating on whether they opened up the door to the south. They saw an empty room with some black sludgy stuff smeared onto the walls. They decided that didn't really look enticing for them to investigate, so they have decided to turn and go back the way they came. As I said, moving down toward the east, you can see that the hallway there ends in the same door that the critters came through. That the critters came through that you just fought. Where to? What do you want to do? Don't be shy. Got a couple minutes yet before break time, so.
Come on, Varys, check out that door.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Nobody saw an ad,
well,
so.
I didn't know if we could get to this door because
Well, that's where the critters came from.
yeah, but I had trouble trying to go through it before.
Yep.
So-
As you get to that door, Varys, you feel the floor beneath your foot shift slightly. And you look down and you realize there's another one of those tiny pressure plates that were just like the door south into room 34. Nothing happens that you are aware. However, Baron, as you're standing there and the party goes to the north, suddenly you hear the bell or a bell ringing coming from inside room 34.
Oh, of course. Well, I didn't think there was any trap since the demons were walking over everything. Oh,
Well, they're not going
Yeah,
to answer
go
the
on.
bell.
ain't her matter now.
All right. I will move Baron up because I'm not sure if he's able to or he's here to hear us. Not sure if he stepped out, but so.
Yeah,
All
what
right.
about Zadkiel?
We don't worry about Zadkiel. We don't talk about Zadkiel.
We don't talk about that. Oh, dang. Look.
I like being near Zadkiel.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody does.
I have to
All
come
right.
back and
Someone watched Encanto during the break.
Before we go to break, as you guys get to the door, Varys, you can see that there is arcane scribing on this door, much like the other
Yeah.
door that you guys had to
That's
pass
what I was
through
looking for.
previously. There's some
I
sort of
think this
arcane
door-
magic on it.
I think this door's probably got that spell or something on it, like that other door had that
Yeah,
the
the-
demons.
Yep.
went
Well,
through.
I can detect a magical trap if you want me to check.
Yeah, it's
I
not
think
necessarily a
it's-
magical trap, but you guys realize that there was a wizard lock on the door that you had to go through before. And
Ah.
this one appears to have arcane scribing on it, much like that door. But that's food for thought until we get back. Let's take a quick, our normal break, as we are going to pause here and head into our break. I appreciate those of you that are sticking with us. Hopefully you'll stick with us after the break. We are now going to...
Resorts that are family friendly.
I
and
can't.
universities
There we
that
go.
are
This
transfer friendly. At University of Phoenix,
is
we'll
kinda
help you
weird.
get
Sorry,
the
I'm
transfer
looking at
credit
my,
you deserve. We accept eligible credits from over
that's
5,000
fine.
accredited
Anyway,
institutions.
I'm looking at
And
my
when you
OBS
transfer
and
in
it's
12 to
not letting
60
me
credits, you're eligible
do
for
what
up
I
to a
wanna do, so
$3,000
it's
scholarship.
kinda bizarre,
Finish
so.
your degree in tech,
Hey!
education, or business
Thank you,
today at
Troy.
phoenix.edu.
Appreciate it, brother. Look at you. You are my hero. You are my hero. That's 7. That's 7 plus 1s. So we'll give everybody in the group a +1. So Declan now has a +2. Baron has 2 +5s and a +1. Reese, you now have a +2. Ronnie has a +3. Varys, you have a choice. You want a +3 and a +1 or a +4? We'll go with +4. And Zadkiel has a pair of +5s again. All right, so we will be back in give or take about 15 minutes. Appreciate you guys hanging with us. Hopefully, you'll stay with us. And we'll figure out what's going on when we get back as our party tries to make their way through these lower dungeons. Good to see you, Troy, man. Hopefully things are going well for you. Exactly. Not much, man. We have been gone for a month, and we are back now. I was literally gone all of October as my wife and I were helping my son and daughter-in-law with the new grandbaby. New grandbaby came a few weeks early, had to be in the NICU for a little while, so we were up watching the other little ones while they were spending all their time in the NICU with the new baby until the new baby came home, and there was much rejoicing. And so now that we're done, we are back home, and I'm back streaming again. So our party has picked up right where they left off, bumbling their way around the dungeons beneath the Raqqa. So with that, I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Hell yeah! That's what I like to see, and this is what I talk about, man. You want great Greyhawk content, you come here. All the movers and shakers of Greyhawk come through Agora Quest sometime or another. And here now you saw Lord Kazumba came by, brought all of his friends with him. We had a small party as they all arrived. Now Troy's here, and he's giving us all the inside skinny on stuff. So yeah, man, we are movers and shakers. So definitely appreciate that, dude. Yep. So anyway, definitely appreciate you guys hanging with us. I have to go do my thing. I will be back a little bit. Hey, man, I promise I won't say a word. My mum's the word. It's not going on the stream at all. We're on our break, so nobody can hear us, right? So anyway, yeah, man, that is awesome. I won't say a word. You didn't hear it from my lips.
I can hear it right now.
Shh. Shh. Hush your mouth.
This holiday season, Capital One reminds you to give yourself the gift of 1.5% cash back with the Capital One Quicksilver Card.
Can I earn 1.5% cash back on birds? Birds. What if you sent your true love 2 turtle doves plus a partridge in a pear tree?
Sure, but why would anyone want that?
The song was very convincing.
Earn 1.5% cash back on all your holiday purchases with the Capital One Quicksilver Card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Deep in the ocean, an orca pod is on the hunt. These aren't your average orcas. These guys are organized.
Marketing team, did you get those social media posts scheduled for the seal migration?
Aye, Captain. We even have an automated notification for all pod managers when they go live.
They use Monday.com to keep their teamwork sharp, their communication clear, and their goals in sight. Monday.com. For whatever you run, even orcas. Go to Monday.com to dive deeper.
Well, just to let you know, Troy, I have still not have forgotten. They said they're supposed to be, they haven't had an update in a long, long time. And they're supposed to have an update here shortly. I don't know if it's going to be the one with the monster things that I was hoping for. I know that's down the line, but I apologize for this long, excruciating wait for those 6 guys or 4 guys I owe you. They said there was going to be an update 4 days ago, but I haven't seen anything. All right, have a nice lurk there, Solid.
All right, man. Appreciate you coming by, dude. Sweet dreams.
Is it time for a melody? Sweet dreams are made of these. I was just telling Troy that I'm still waiting for an update, and they haven't made an update on this program like in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm still waiting like on those 4 more things they have to add, and one of them, the one I'm waiting on, is monster things. Like they're adding extra monster stuff.
Yeah.
I owe them like 4 or 6 more characters, and I haven't been able to make them because of those pieces I'm waiting on. So hopefully they'll help me be able to make the ones he wants, because they're hard. I'm gonna do it.
I like that
just-
username, Rocinante. That's pretty awesome. Gotta shout out Rocinante.
Oh, just a heads up. I started my robotics club again on Mondays. So
That's
just
okay.
FYI.
You're never here anyway, so what does it matter?
I'm always here. Every time I'm here, y'all aren't here. Like today, I didn't even know there was a game today. I just happened to look at it. I was like, you know what? Let me check Discord. And I was like, oh.
That's okay, man. I appreciate you guys all being able to make it, especially on the day coming back.
Oh, you came back today?
Today's I didn't come back today, but it's first stream day, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
I came back Wednesday? Tuesday or
Well,
Wednesday last week.
You're the pusher, man. We were all needing a fix.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm glad I was able to make it. It's cool.
So we're gonna play this Friday, or is it next Friday? Or?
No, this Friday.
All right.
For those that are still out there with us, now they know.
Yes, come watch me get abused by more demons and misrolls on a different character levels.
Right?
Those are probably the worst rolls that I ever had. I haven't had those before like that. In that order, like 5 or 4 in a row, whatever it was. No update. Oh crap, I was supposed to do minutes of our meeting today. I'll do that real quick. And don't forget tomorrow to vote.
Yeah.
Voted early last week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, me too.
All right, man. Thanks for the heads up, Troy. I can't wait to spread the word to the entire internet about what's coming. Stay safe, my friend.
Yeah, and don't be a stranger.
Yeah. Well, don't be any stranger than you already are.
Of course, you know what I'm thinking now, right? When you're a stranger. What is that, the Doors? Yeah.
Yeah. What? No. People are strange?
Yeah.
I think that's the Doors, yeah. People are strange. All right. How much time? We got to be getting close, right? Oh, 40 seconds and counting. Let's see if I can shift this back to the game on time. I like when Troy comes around, man. He just starts dropping shit. Like, hey, take some coin. Here's some coin. If he's not dropping coin, he's dropping subscriptions, man. Dude's awesome.
Yeah, he is. He's a good guy.
Really good. All right, let's get back to it. What do you say?
Do it.
No, don't do it. Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate you guys hanging with us, those of you that did, as our party continues to work their way in the dungeons beneath Daraka. And actually, the jail cell, they have worked their way quickly through the first level and down into the second level, where things have taken a little bit slower turn as they've encountered more creatures that they've had to dispatch, not to mention some strange hand plaques on walls that sort of zap you in and around the place. So, yeah, let's pick up where we left off, for those that recall, or we've just finished combat with a few creatures. And what the heck were they called? Rudderkin, I think they're called. But regardless of what they're called, they now find themselves at a door etched with arcane symbols on it, very similar to another door they had arcane symbols on previously. And so now they have to figure out a way to get through that. So anyway.
Or not. We could go the other way.
Or not. You can go the other way. That is 100% true. So totally up to you guys.
Can I get off the alarm, apparently, since it's already ringing?
Well, yeah, it's kind of like you step on it and it comes back up, and you step on it, it comes back up, and it's like it rings the bell, right? So it's not like a...
Okay.
So, now, that being said, you're not sure if that's the only place it's ringing, but is what it is. So.
Yeah. Yep.
So what do we want to do?
Come on, guys.
I want to open that door.
Well, open the door or go somewhere else.
Yeah, the door that you just detected.
Yeah, it's got the arcane symbols on it. So.
Oh, that's bad.
You do have the chime of opening, I believe, correct?
Yeah, but I don't want to use it all. I mean, once I use it, we're out of it.
Does it have charges?
Yeah, and I've used a bunch of them already. For other things.
Can anybody identify or see what the runes say?
Well, we know it's a spell. And so we realized that it was a wizard lock previously, and the arcane symbols look the same, so it's probably another wizard lock on the door. So it's either dispel magic or...
That rod of cancellation might do it.
Rod of cancellation.
Baron, do you have knock?
Oh, also,
I will look and see. I don't know what happened to Baron. He's showing as being here, but I just don't hear him. So I will look and see.
What kind of weapon is Ronnie using? Because I have this +2 wooden sword that works pretty good.
I got a +2 cutlass.
What's the damage on it?
1d8, 1d8.
Okay.
To answer the question, he does not have knock. But, like you said, the Rod of Cancellation can absorb a spell, I believe. Somebody wants to correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, I'll look it up.
Okay, no, I'm not back yet.
There you are. Yes, you are.
Okay. I have no idea what's going on with this computer. Okay, Rod of Cancellation, going right for it now.
All right, so the Rod of Cancellation, I believe if it's a permanent thing, then the spell is disabled for a certain period of time. If it's not a permanent spell, then it dispels it, I believe. But could you read the description of the Rod?
Okay, This device negates the spell or spell-like functions of magic items. One segment array negates all functions of all wands. Any other target item or magical effect has a 25% chance of resisting.
Okay.
Well, if it's a spell, it could be negated,
Yes.
and it sounds like it could, and it sounds like it could fail.
Right. So I am going to judge that this is a permanent spell effect that can be negated, and there's a 25% chance that the negation will fail. So if you
That's
want to, if
what
you
it
want
sounds
to,
like.
so if you want to use a charge on it, I will roll the percentage chance, and if I get a 25 or less, it fails. Otherwise, the spell effect is negated.
Okay, now let's
Makes
see.
sense? Now, that being said, the spell effect might come back eventually because it is a permanent spell effect, right? So the negation doesn't, I don't think it permanently negates it if it's like a
No.
permanent item.
Well,
Right.
it does negate the function of all wands.
Right. So if this is think of this as a spell and then a permanency spell cast over the top of it. Right? So anyway, let's do the sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Wizard Lock does not require a permanency spell.
It doesn't require, but if they do have it as a permanency, what that would mean is if it was dispelled, right, instead of being gone forever, it would come back eventually because it's permanent, right? It's like a permanent magic item. It just interrupts the flow of the magic, and then the magic eventually comes back after a period of time, right?
Okay, good. Now,
But anyway,
now I just have to I got to figure out how to use it.
I think you already knew how to use erotic cancellation.
Yeah, well, I'm looking for something to click on.
Well, it's got a little, essentially a little command word on it that allows you to.
Yes, I understand that. I'm just trying to figure out how to operate it from my page.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Right. So if you go to your actions and you scroll down your actions, there is wand of negation times 21 and a wand of negation times 100. You can pick which one you want to use because you have two of them. So you just have to click on it to use the spell.
All right, let me get back here. Okay, wand of negation.
Yep.
All right, I will click on it, and it's giving me a description and where do I go to click on it?
If you, like I said, if you're on your actions,
I am.
That's the second one. The little cross. Sorry.
Okay, I'm looking at the. See. Okay, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at my war gear.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. If you open up your character sheet or whatever, if you click on the cross swords, which is your actions tab, and you scroll all the way down to find wand of negation, if you mouse over it, it turns into a dice. On the left-hand side, if you mouse over it, the little icon turns from a wand into dice. So you just have to mouse over which one. There you go. And just click cast. There we go. And then, poof, I don't even think you have to worry about effect negated. You guys watch as Baron steps up there, points his wand at the door. Don't click cast again because that'll use a charge.
No, okay, yeah, I'm just seeing it didn't deduct a charge.
Oh, it didn't? Okay, well, we'll make sure that we do. We'll just deduct it later. So we just need to know you cast it once, which is fine. You guys watch as the shimmering on the door disappears, leaving the door open to be opened. Just whatever you guys want to do now.
Okay. All right. I have done something useful, I think.
How will detect evil?
As you're standing there, you can detect evil everywhere. Yeah, it's pretty pronounced evil, much stronger than what it was upstairs. You've been able to feel an icy chill in your bones of the whole surrounding second level.
I'd like to check for traps.
Okay.
real quick.
Yep. The door does not appear to be trapped.
Alright. There's one. Well, I guess I'll just open it.
Okay. You open the door and there is a hallway immediately turning to the left. It literally you're in the bottom corner.
I look for a trap inside the door.
Okay. You
Like-
don't.
like in this area.
Yeah. So go ahead and give me a quick check. Immediately across the hall, you can see there is another door over here. And you see no traps here either.
Right.
Go ahead. As you step in, you can see several doors lining the left-hand wall. Every single one of them has a little barred, barred hole, right? So there's like a little square hole cut in the door, about eye height, but it's got
Like
little
cells.
bars. Exactly.
Yeah.
Looks exactly
Like
like cells along the left-hand side. Along the right-hand side, you can see a couple of other doors, but other than that, you don't see. These are like regular doors on the right-hand side, but these are cell doors all along the left-hand side.
Well, I found a cell block, although there's probably some either guard rooms or rooms where guards go to chill out or eat or something, probably along the other side. So we might want to be ready to rumble. I don't.
My middle name is Two.
We don't know if we're on the right level though to find the gentleman we're looking for, right?
Correct.
So,
No, we're not on the right level.
no. So we probably want to just ignore
That that spiral staircase back at 43.
Mhm.
Is that how we got down here, or was it going
Yes.
up or down?
It only went from the first level to this level. It never went any further.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
gotta be another
Just double
stairwell
checking.
or something.
Yep.
So, well, there is a door down in the hall, so we should proceed down, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna just wait for the others to get in here, so we don't know how long that door is gonna
Come on,
stay
man.
unlocked.
Okay. As you guys all
Hey, I actually
move
moved myself.
into the hallway, as you pass by the cells, you can see that most of the cells have at least one prisoner in it. Some of them appear to be empty, while others have just one. So there's like 0, 1, or maybe 2 or even 3 prisoners in the cell. All of them are manacled to the wall. All of them are sort of half hanging there, beaten, bruised, bloodied. Some appear to be missing, like, digits, if you will. Very, very brutal in every sense of the word. The doors along the right-hand side are normal doors with no viewports in them at all.
Oh, what do you want to do? Do you want to?
We need to let them go and tell them how to get out.
Then they ain't gonna make it out. Not without us trying to bodyguard them. We don't have. That's not what we're here for.
We can't let them
It's a
stay
diversion.
in these cells. We got to let them go.
Okay, so you're gonna let him go so that he gets slaughtered?
What do you think, Zadkiel? Shouldn't we let him go?
Well,
I mean, either way, they're gonna die. Do you want them to die? I don't think they're gonna be able to stand, some of them.
well, I
At least they
am.
have a chance. If
Yeah.
we leave them here, they have no chance.
They
Yeah.
got
Well, I'm kind of obligated to protect them.
Oh, okay.
I'll
I
tell
think
them.
they got
I will
fighting
protect
chance.
you.
We're gonna end up bringing the whole place down on us too. Then
Let's find our guy first and then release them all.
yeah, because
I will tell them that. Then I will tell them. I will assure them that I will come back, and we will try to all come back. And I will come back.
As you're telling the first guy in the first cell that he sort of half recognizes that there's somebody there, and then he sort of snaps clear a little bit as you're saying, "We'll come back and let you go," and he's like, "No, don't leave me! Don't let them, please!" And he starts yelling like, "Please, don't let me! Don't leave me!" And it echoes down the hall.
Yeah, come on. Let's
let's
do what we need to do and get them out.
Start looking at each door and looking to the Lord.
Those of you who are selfish, they may keep the demons busy while we do whatever else we need to do.
They're not here. They have no weapons, no armor, and they're in no condition to fight or run.
Well, give them a weapon.
You're gonna let them. You're gonna sacrifice them. That's not gonna make your God any happier.
All right, I'm gonna walk away, pretend I'm not hearing this conversation.
I think they got a fighting chance if they're let out compared to staying in there. There's a certain doom.
That's right. If we got some extra daggers or something, give them one.
Is there a way I can?
If it were me, I'd want a fighting chance. I wouldn't want to stay chained up.
Is there a way for me to console them and to basically use my charisma to encourage them to fight alongside me for their freedom, as we are also risking our lives and doing so.
Give me a wisdom check, please.
Wisdom.
Yep. Just roll a wisdom check, please.
Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
What do I want? High or low?
Whatever. Just roll. Click on the wisdom. So as you look
Sounds
at
like
the
a success.
Yeah, as you look at the first couple of cells, the first cell has one guy in it. The second cell is empty. Third cell has two guys in it. Looking at all three of the prisoners that are chained up, hanging on the shackle, they are nothing but bags of bones with flesh wrapped around them. You pretty sure they probably can't even walk on their own, much less fight. That is the condition of these guys in the cell.
Well, okay. I tell them that I do not judge.
We could do cures on them.
Run and bash them all in the head and put them out of their misery.
I said, well, I want to know what their answer is.
That.
I asked them, do you want to come and fight or do you want to wait?
I'll fight.
Very good. You will, I will, and I go, I will, what do you call it? Not knight, but I'll deputize you as one of my followers in the Church of St. Cuthbert, and God is St. Cuthbert as my witness. We will protect you as one of the faithful, since you fight in His name as well.
Okay. The cell itself has a big padlock on it.
Ah, crap.
I look at my friend and I go, "Sir, please unlock this lock so we may help this individual and I may gain my first member to my church of the Zadkillies."
No, he's a god. Okay.
All right, so Varys, they are asking you to come down to the first cell to unlock the door.
I turned invisible. I'm
Okay.
moving
Varys?
on. We
I'm
have
going up each door and trying to find our guy, Lord Hormor.
we have a mission to do, and they're totally blowing it, in my
Well,
opinion.
you'll have to do it without me because I can't leave them.
We're not leaving him, but we are going to go find our guy first, and then we can maybe come up with an idea of how to
All
get
right,
these
Reese is going to swing his mace to try to break the lock.
All right,
As
go
am I.
ahead and roll it to hit.
And when all the turns come, we can be unstoppable. That's what I was trying to tell you. Alright,
All right.
have it.
I'm bound by duty. I can't,
Roll it to hit.
If I was a different class, I could do what you do, but I can't.
Yeah, you're doing the duty you were hired to do.
While they're doing that, can we go to each door and start looking for our guy?
Yeah, as you're moving down. So your first blow with your mace strikes the lock. Go ahead and roll damage. They have 20 hit points each. And it's good that you hit because it's armor class 0. All right. If you have struck it for 6 hit points of damage, it has 14 left. Go ahead as you look at door number as the 4th door. And by the way, your mace strikes the lock and it goes off like striking a small bell. And it vibrates down the hallway. Go ahead and roll a d10 for me. Oh my God. Varys and Deglin. One of y'all two roll a d10 for me as you're looking in, trying to see who's in there. Deglin got to it first, but in door number 4, Deglin, you rolled a 7. In door number 4, you can see it only has one person in it. But the door number 5 is empty, Varys. Inside, based on the description of Homer, it does not look to be him.
Okay.
Go ahead. Also, so that you've done 4. So we got
the first 3.
Yeah, you've got 1, 0, 2, 1, 0. So now you guys be moving up to this door right here. Reese, go ahead and strike again, or Zadkiel, one of y'all want to strike again, or both of y'all want to strike, doesn't matter.
Okay.
You strike the door and you hit let's see.
Can I use a halberd?
Oh, you can use whatever you want, but you have to hit armor class 0, so that missed, Reese.
Okay, I will hit with a halberd.
And Deglin, go ahead and roll a d10. Varys, go ahead and roll a d10. So Varys, the one that you looked in again is empty, while Deglin's there is 1 in there. So 17, the halberd hits as it rings once again, echoing the sound of metal on metal. Go ahead and roll damage for your...
Do I roll small or large or?
It's a small. You're hitting a lock. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
13. Ting! And I'm going to say that hit breaks the lock. It comes flying off the latch as you manage to... It only took you 5 minutes, but you guys managed to hack your way to get that first lock off. In the meantime, as I said, Deglin, there's one guy here. no guys here as you guys continue to move down your hall. None of these people that you see appear to be in any shape to travel, or they don't look anything like the Knight Commander. Most of them are either really old gray-haired guys or young looking guys that are just nothing but sacks of bone with flesh wrapped around them. If you want to go ahead and
roll again.
Yeah.
While they're rolling, I tell Ronnie, "Hey, we're not making as much noise as we were when we were
both
fighting."
of these both of these next two are have one individual in it. You guys at the south down here, you managed to get the lock off, and opening up the cell, you can see the prisoner hanging along the back wall in a pair of manticles.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in and try to break him free.
All right.
I will tell you to use some cloth on top of it too.
That was a oops. What was the first one?
Muffled the metal on metal.
All right. Reese and Zadkill, you guys enter into the cell to get the sorry, I was just reading some stuff. Exactly, Paul. That's what I was saying. But to his credit, they have a Nystel's magic aura on him, so his aura is not detected by any of the evil creatures. So, but I see what you're saying, though. So you guys walk in to the cell, to go remove the individual, right? And as you're walking in, where is it? Okay. Can I get Zadkill? Roll a 12-sided dice for me. All right. So suddenly, as you're walking in, Reese, you hear a type of a sound, and it's extremely familiar because it's like the same sound that you heard happen when Varys touched that magical plate and he disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
You hear this sound, and you turn around, and Zadkill is gone.
Right. Okay, what about the guy shackled?
He's there just sort of hanging there moaning, help me.
Yeah, I'm going to work on getting him loose.
All right, he is shackled, both arms and shackles around his feet, and the shackles themselves are set into the wall. So the chains that are attached to the shackles are attached in the wall, and you can see that the shackles themselves, each one has a padlock on it.
And there's no keys hanging anywhere?
No.
All right. Well, I'll just use a knife and try to break them free.
Okay. Deglin, as they're down there doing that, you and let me put another few minutes on here. Let me do this. As you are, or as they're down there sort of doing whatever it is they're doing, and you guys are checking rooms, you get up to this far chamber, or this far one up here, and you look in, and Varys, your eyes go wide, because and I'll have to open this, inside, where is it? Inside, you see Zadkill completely without his armor, shackled to the back wall.
I told you not to try to bring them, didn't I? Because this whole place is trapped, and you didn't want to listen to me, and now we gotta figure out how to get you out without us all being trapped here.
All right. I'm gonna pull out the gem of seeing and look inside the cell where Zadkill is and see what I see.
Yeah, it might be an illusion too.
It is not an illusion. It is Zadkiel shackled to the wall. However, you can see that there is some sort of a mystic energy filling kind of the whole room or the whole cell.
Wow.
Some kind of a magical, mystical energy.
Yeah, and now we have to figure out how to get him out with us all ending up the same way. That's gonna be great.
You said he's buck naked, right?
Oh, I'm going to be nice and say he has a
loincloth.
A loincloth on.
All right.
Very long loincloth.
I can leave you here just for.
And also, I want to say, apologies for missing this. Varus behind you on the wall is a brass plaque with a handprint.
Of course it is.
It's on the wall behind you. It's like right there,
Yeah.
right? It's not in the cell or anything.
Yeah. Well, what would you like to do, Nicholas?
There's a magical mystic force surrounding this in the cell where Zadkill is.
Yeah, I suspect they all have it.
Yeah,
as
I
you're
bet
working,
you're right.
as you're working on it, Reese, you're finding no luck trying to dagger of any kind, trying to break these shackles.
They're probably magical shackles too.
Reese, don't you have like a girdle of giant strength or something?
Not me.
Oh, okay. I know I had. I thought somebody else.
Well,
had
you found my stuff. I got some giant potions in there.
Yeah, we have no idea where your stuff is. So for this magical energy force, is there any identification that I can come up with for it?
No. Detect magic may tell you, but
I can try detect magic and see if that'll work.
Okay. Give me just
my other idea was to dispel magic at 10th level.
Okay.
And
I have a wand of negation.
True, but we don't want to use up all the charges either, do we? I have a spell I can use, and I'll regain that in a day.
Well, to his to that point, you have two wand of negations. One of them has 20 charges, the other has 100.
Oh my!
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that was a mistake.
No, it's not. Well, you have two of them. One has 20 charges, the other has 100.
Well, now let me get back up there. Let me get up there and figure out what's going on.
Okay. So you can detect magic if you want to see what it is, but yeah, you're not off the top of your head.
If I detect magic, it'll just tell me it's magic. It won't tell me anything.
It'll tell you the
about
school. It'll tell you the school of magic.
Oh, all right.
But again, that's up to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Okay. Casting detect magic, you instantly see that there is magic over the floor of this chamber, which is what's causing sort of the misty glow that you see, and it is from the School of Conjuration.
Okay. So I tell that to Baron as he gets up there.
And Baron, you realize that Zadkill was down there. Zadkill is now up here. It's a School of Conjuration, so it's some sort of a teleporting effect that happens from this room. But it's weird because it only happened with Zadkill. It did not happen with Reese.
Maybe it's a one-time use thing.
Oh, maybe it doesn't like elves.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's an anti-paladin thing, I bet.
If there's a way to
Okay.
get around it, we would have to maybe not touch the floor.
Well, what I will do then, if the floor is where the magic is, I will point the wand of negation
Okay.
at the floor.
Okay.
I'll back away so you can do that.
All right.
Okay, so let's see. Aaron bravely moves up.
Okay.
Maybe. Okay, there he goes.
Yep.
Ah, okay. He sees all right.
Zadkiel.
And let's see. Good. And cross swords. It's up. Wand of negation.
Okay.
And there it goes.
As you cast Wand of Negation, your detect magic now detects Deglin, that the magic energy on the floor is no longer there.
Okay, that did it. So it's gone. All right, so let's test out the floor.
Who's going?
Good.
Reese, what do you want to do while they're up there doing that? Would you want to continue on?
I'm going to try to break the shackles using bend bars.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a bend bars check to. You're going to have to do it once for each shackle, or each manacle, I should say. All right. First one fails.
You want me to do all 4?
Well, that's up to you, right? So, I mean, yeah, so you can do as many as you want, as often as you want. Second one you try is sturdy as the first. Third one is just as sturdy as the first two.
And the last one.
Yeah, that one's even more sturdier.
Yeah, very frustrated, but I want to let this guy loose.
Okay. Deglin, you walk in and nothing happens, as it appears that you managed to get through. As you get over to Zadkiel, as you see him shackled to the wall.
Okay, so I see the shackles.
I was right. You're not as righteous as I thought.
How loose are the shackles around his wrists and ankles?
They're not like cutting off circulation, but they fit him well.
How does bend bars apply to this?
I could snap the links in the chain.
They do have good strength.
Yeah, well, I have a 60% chance of doing it. But I'm trying to think of. Yeah, I got that. We got that. I think we got potion of slipperiness or something like that, or oilless slipperiness. I was seeing if we could just slide their hands out.
25%.
I need. I also need Zadkiel to give me a saving throw versus spells, please.
Okay.
So, Zadkiel.
That's wrong.
Why?
It should be 10. I didn't add my modifiers.
Hang on just a second. Let me get back to it.
+2 on all saving throws. It should make me pass spells.
Why did it not add? You know why? Because that +2 is already figured into your what you need to get. So it doesn't add a +2 to it. It just lowered your required by whatever. So your actual saving throw If I were to look
out
at
of
your,
one.
yeah, if I look at your sheet here, your actual is an 11 to save versus spells, but because you got a +2, it lowered it to 9. So
I'm gonna add.
So you want to use one of your points? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you managed to say, as you were shackled up, you felt this surge of hopelessness. As why are we here? St. Cuthbert has forsaken me. There's no way we're going to be able to save anybody, ourselves, none of these prisoners, nobody.
No.
We have just given ourselves to die. But then you sort of feel this course of, what are you talking about? And you hear your old, when you were squiring for the paladins before you, you hear them sort of yelling at you and berating you for having no faith in the power of St. Cuthbert, and you finally shake it off as Deglin comes walking through the door, and you open your eyes wide and you sort of see him, and you realize that you may have stepped off the path ever so slightly, but now you're even more determined to stay on that path of righteousness as you overcome whatever it was that was making you doubt yourself. And Deglin, you can see your friend there. When you first walk up, he has this almost a look of fear, and then it sort of passes over his face, and he has that typical steely-eyed Zadkill look like, get me the F out of here.
Roger that. All right, so I'm going to grab one of the manacles and see if I can snap the cuff first.
Okay, go ahead and give me a Ben Bars.
All right. Oh, it's got to be on strength. I got to go to my character sheet.
Yeah.
Here and Ben Bard. Modifiers, I guess none.
Yeah.
I missed it by one.
Nope,
I missed it by one.
You passed.
Oh, okay.
You passed because even though the workmanship is good, you still get a 5% bonus to bend the bar. So you snap, and the first manacle on his wrist is freed.
All right.
Took you a few minutes, but
I'll try it on the other ones.
We need to hold him up.
No,
He's
Zadkill's
not, like,
fine.
hanging, yeah.
He's not hanging. He's standing on the thing, but he's just manacled to the wall and floor.
Okay, just checking.
Thank you for your concern.
All right, try the next one.
Nice. Snap.
This one is strong.
As you break the second one.
All right, his hands should be free now, so let's try
his hands
feet.
are free. Yep. As you kneel in front of him.
Remember now, watch over my loincloth.
This one, you're like, yeah, I'm not going to kneel down here this long. And snapped it right off his ankle. Not snapped his ankle, but snapped it right off his ankle.
Last one.
The door that's in front of Darren,
yes.
Does it have they have a little viewing bars in it?
It does not. It is a solid bronze door with a inscription of the shape of I use the evil one manifested on or inscribed on the whole door. It's like this bas relief type of a thing. So there's very ornate and intricate carving, but the door itself looks to be solid bronze. Zadkill, you are now free, although you are in nothing but a loincloth. No footwear, no weapons, no backpack, nothing that you have on you. Fortunately, the spell still remains hiding your aura. What do we
I'll hand him my +2 mace, so at least he has something to fight with if he needs it.
All right.
I suspect that his equipment
is in here.
So, what do you want to do, Reese?
I'm going to heal this guy.
Okay. Oof. Nice.
So what do I roll? Heal or damage?
Just roll heal. Nice.
999, outstanding. That's a great heal.
Yep. So you
Take one down and
heal
pass
this
it around.
guy, and you can see that his bones begin to sort of more shape themselves. He begins to fill out, and finally he's standing up, and he looks at you. He's partially bald. He's got rotted teeth. He's sort of has this wild look in his eye. You're gonna let me free now? There's somebody I have to go talk to. Let me free.
I will use I'll use stone shape.
Okay.
To soften the where the chains are embedded in the wall.
Okay.
So he still has the chains on his hands and feet,
Yep.
but they're no longer holding him against the wall.
All right. So they fall free, and he grabs a hold of them and he picks them up. Thank you very much. And he goes stomping out of the room, turns right, and exits through the door that you guys came through along the south wall.
Okay.
And as he does, he starts screaming out, "I'm coming, Eliza! It's gonna be a party when I get there, bitch!" And he sort of disappears down the hallway, out of earshot eventually.
All right, what are we doing? We gotta find that kill shit. Butt
It's
naked.
probably behind this door.
I'll move out into the hall and see what's going on.
So you can see your friends down at the end of the hall. You're not sure what's going on because it's pretty far and pretty dark.
All right. I'll move up that way.
All right.
See if this door is trapped.
Okay, go ahead and give me a check.
Because no one wanted to listen to me.
No, we heard you. We just didn't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The door itself has no traps that you are aware
Wow.
of. This looks like the safest door you've had to look at yet.
Have at it. Step back. Oh, is it locked?
It is not locked.
Alright. Have at it.
I'm gonna look at it with the geometry scene.
Hopefully it doesn't
Okay.
have a bunch of carrots behind it.
I'm sorry, what, sir? Yeah, it doesn't have dirt behind it, you said?
No, I'm hoping it didn't have Jordans behind it.
Oh, no. Looking at it with the gem of seeing, it appears to be just a normal door. It's a iron-bound door, made of wood, typical dungeon-like door.
I make a suggestion. Let me enter. Hold your mace.
All right.
And if I disappear, I'll be in room 39.
We hope.
All right. Go ahead, Zakiel.
This one?
No, it's this one over here.
No, this one over here.
All right. Just hope I get to keep my loincloth.
So you open this door into a large chamber that's about 30 feet across, 40 feet north and south. This appears to be some kind of a shrine dedicated to IUs. As soon as you look into that room, Zadkill, you can feel the unholy energy wash over you. And then even though you're protected with this spell that protects your aura, you feel naked, not really afraid, but uneasy that even though you're protected with this spell, that somehow, just by being in the presence of this evil deity's shrine, that you have somehow exposed your friends to the eye of Ayus. It's almost like the eye of Sauron has just suddenly turned and faced in your direction, knowing that you're here, even though you're protected with this mystical spell.
Well, I let them know right away. I tell them, well,
that being said, you don't know if that's true, but you just get that feeling sort of washed over you. But again, you can see that this is some sort of a shrine. There is an altar that is darkened with the stain of dried blood all over the top
we
of the
need
altar.
to defile that altar.
Yeah, I tell them though. I say, look, I got this strong feeling, and I think this is really strong. This is the strongest I felt.
Shut the door and don't go in there.
Do we see anything else?
Why we're here, though, isn't it?
No, we're
You
here
can
to
see
the man.
there's
We're here
curtains.
to the man. Come
Sorry.
on.
There's curtains on this part right here on the north and south of the there's these big tapestries hanging. You can tell that there's partial room behind it, but these tapestries are sort of hanging about the middle of the altar. But that's about all that you see.
No persons, no demons, no bad
no
guys.
demons, no bad guys, no gear, no anything that you can see.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go in.
What'd you say?
I'll go in.
Okay.
I'll get out.
I was going to go in first just because.
Go ahead.
Precaution.
Yep, you can go ahead. Same thing happens to you, Reese, as you pass through the doors of the chamber. You can feel this unholy feeling as if Ayus is looking at you. At the base of the altar on the left-hand side, as you get close up to it, you can see what appears to be a pair of boots, like somebody standing behind a curtain thinking they're hiding, but they're really not. But you can see that. What do you want to do?
I'm going to.
Well, Monty, what's behind curtain number 1?
I'll cast hold person.
Okay.
On whatever I think is there.
All right, go ahead and cast your spell.
That's weird. It says cast versus paralyzation, save versus paralyzation, effect held duration.
Just do effect held duration.
Need target.
You know what? Just go ahead. We won't worry about it. Just go ahead and see. Does it require you to have something to? So, because I can just drop something on there just so you can use it to cast with. That's fine. Hang on. Give me a second here. Let me do one of these guys. Hang on a second. Every time I drop a token, it does it too big. So let me. All right. So now you can target it and cast and do all that stuff, even though it's not really there. Why'd you target yourself?
Quit targeting yourself. Quit
Trying
targeting.
to stop himself from shivering and
That was weird. It's like, what are you doing, Reese?
I don't know. I think I'm hitting too many times.
Yeah, but you're doing it on yourself.
I thought I targeted it.
Nope.
All right, here we go.
Hang
Targeted
on.
it.
Hang on. I have to take all these off you because it's got you as being held. And one more. There we go. There you go. Now you targeted it. All right. So now it is held. All right. So you cast it. Suddenly, as you cast, you realize that there's nothing there. It's just a pair of boots. But above the altar from where you're at, a glow sort of appears, and you look up and you can see that, well, first of all, there's sort of this whitish greenish light coming from above, and you look up and you can see there's some sort of mystical circle inscribed on the ceiling, and it flashes down, and the altar itself explodes in this white green light that flows over the top of you. And you suffer 8 hit points of cold damage from the chill that is being given off from the altar. But you can see where the boots are. Let me do this first. You down to 36 here. Where the boots are, you realize that Zadkiel's gear is there behind the curtain. As the chill washes over you, and will wash over you every couple of rounds while you're in the chamber, as this is now emanating a cold. Varys, I should say, yeah, Varys, give me a hear noise, please. As this cold wave washes over Reese, you guys can actually feel it at the door, Deglin and Zadkiel. You feel this icy chill sort of coming. You can see this sort of a frost start to appear on the door frame. Suddenly, from the north, on the far side of the bronze door, you hear shouts of some kind of an alarm. Some kind of an alarm or something, Varys. Yep. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh, man. Cliffhanger.
I like cliffhangers.
Cliffhangers are the best.
Yepper. Yep.
Okay, everybody stay. I gotta go. Everybody stay safe tomorrow.
All right, man.
You too.
You too, man.
And
I'll be hiding under the bed.
Please vote.
Please vote. Everybody needs to vote. Everybody knows my political affiliation. Doesn't really matter. Well, most people do know, but doesn't really matter. Just get out and vote. Don't really care if that's what you believe. If that's the person you believe in, that's what you need to do. There is no excuses, because you can't bitch and scream about the state of things if you did not participate in fixing or whatever that state of things. So I just encourage everybody to go out and go.
That is correct.
So I have these arguments all the time with my kids. You know, they believe some things that I don't believe, and I believe some things they don't. But I don't want to bring politics into my game as little as I have to. If it's not the Greyhawk political world.
Vote early and often.
Vote early and often. Yes, if you can vote at least 10 times, then you have done your civic duty. So.
Oh man.
Alright.
I'm sorry. Did I say that?
You'll have a good one. I'm
All
out
right, we'll
here.
see. We'll see you, Ross.
Good night, all.
All right,
Good
so
night,
we're gonna hang out here just a second, just to kind of see what I'm gonna. Well, first of all, I am going to go up into the game and stop all the music and all the other good stuff. We're gonna find somebody to raid. Hopefully, you guys will stay with us as we do raid. Hopefully, tonight's game wasn't too bad. For those of you that are new here, that are still hanging around, I really appreciate it. I know it's getting late on the East Coast. But if you came here from Lord Kasumba, I'm really glad that you did. Hopefully you'll come back around on Friday. Check us out. Of course, we'll be back here next Monday at the same time. The game kicks off at 7:30 Eastern. Usually within 20 minutes of the stream, I post the VOD over to YouTube. That being said, it takes a while for YouTube to process it. I don't know how long it takes for it actually to show up. But if you haven't been to our various channels, ! Socials, not sure if that's posted anywhere tonight, but you can go to any one of those places to check us out, our Discord or YouTube. Don't worry about the merch channel anymore. They broke it. And I just haven't had time to go fix it. I need to take that off my my socials, at least for now. We did have some merch out there for a while, t-shirts, hats, things like that, stickers, but I encourage you, man, come back next week. Hopefully, we'll be able to do a little more of the same as our party put their foot in it. Let's see if they can pull their feet out of it. But right now, we're gonna figure out who do we want to bounce over to. Haven't seen her in a while. We got to go. We're gonna go over to Darling Creep Show.
Hey,
yeah, we've been gone. Yes, what?
What about Paul's 20? Is it wasted?
You know what? He gave it to Reese. You know what? Technically it should be wasted, but you never really got a chance to use it, so I'll hold off so Reese can have his 20 for next stream.
Yay.
I'll be nice.
Nice.
And especially since I got one too, so. So, that being said, we're going to bounce over to Darling Creep Show. Let's see if I can get my raid thing here working. Let's see. We'll raid and who we want to pick. So like I said, hopefully you guys will pick up with us next week. If you don't know Darling Creep Show, you're in for a treat. I'm not sure what she's doing. I'm assuming that she's painting. That's what she usually does Monday night. She's really good too. But yeah, she's got a lot of good content, and she's all over the place. She not only has her own stream, but she's on everybody else's stream. So definitely quality content. But we're gonna go over there. And like everybody's been saying, stay safe. And just remember, in a world that you could be anything that you want to be, all we ask is that you be kind. Now let's see if we can get this thing working. There we go.
I want to be
Let's see how many we can get. We have, we got like 13 people hanging out. Let's see if we can get them all. Yeah. Actually, we got 14. Look at that. There's somebody hiding in the shadows. I bet it's Creep lurking, and we're going to raid with herself. So, all right, folks, be safe, be kind. See you Friday if you come to our 5e game. If not, see you next Monday. Peace.
Peace out.
Peace outside.
Oh, hi, everybody.
Who's there?
You got to make a raid call, man.
Yes. Hi, Sean. Hello, lovelies. Can
That way
you
we
shut
can
up
just
for
use
board
your
quest?
copy and paste it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
game
I've been using
tonight?
this pickaxe one.
I was trying to make a raid like this monkey running across the screen with panties, like a panty raid. But
Patrick, thank you for the 50 bits.
That would be awesome.
Chili sounds spicy. I haven't looked at the wiki in a while either. Plastic tea.
Ooh, a purple dragon.
Please unblock me. I'm sorry
Amethyst
I tagged
dragon,
you in a
maybe, or-
spoken word mumble rap
I don't know.
about
I've never seen a purple
sacrificing
dragon.
you to the devil.
I've seen
I
an
know
amethyst
Grand
dragon.
Ross sees your
Maybe
Facebook.
it's a
Please
red
kill me
dragon
as
and
the
a blue dragon had a baby.
darkness inside me. The plot of Sonic Adventure 2 really
What the hell is
effed
she
me
doing
up.
with her eye?
So my
I know,
thumb
man. She's funny as fuck.
twisted. Honestly, I scare myself.
I don't have the sound on, so I don't know what you say.
She's got somebody played something, and they play.
Oh, okay.
Welcome in, Raiders.
While we've been playing, man, I've been trying to make a
All of
freaking
October
Sherman
off.
tank.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Out of Legos?
Yeah,
nice
I
little
think I got it. I
vacation.
think I got it right. At least
I did
the
an
base.
Apache helicopter once.
Did you?
using
Well,
my
I'm trying to
pro-
make one so I can. I'm not gonna have the right colors, but I need to make one so I can make a. I decided to do my movie stuff because I bought a whole bunch of World War II American and Nazi soldiers of Lego.
Nice.
Oh, Faith, no
I
more.
can utilize them. I have them, and I just finished building the
Oh, Mike
D&D castle,
Patton.
which is freaking cool.
You know, my favorite Mike
Yeah, I
Patton
got
project is Mr. Bungle. I'm not even gonna lie. Patrick,
you
thank you
just
for
got
that.
a
You did sub to Sean. I
gift
appreciate
subscription.
that.
Agora
Yeah, how's
Quest.
the new grandbaby doing?
I want to try and take some of our adventures and do it on Lego.
That would be funny. That would be. Could you do stop motion or something? Or
Well, I'll probably do like graphic novel type, just built the set.
oh, okay.
But I mean, I could do stop motion, but that'd take a long, long time.
Yeah. Community, remember
And I
that?
don't have enough
System?
time, and I just
So
haven't messed with my
no.
Legos in like at least 2 months, and so
Oh, little baby. Oh, I'm glad he's doing better.
I've been still trying to do lots of stuff. The Troy portraits.
Grandpa Sean.
Portrait Workshop hasn't updated since forever.
Well, I'm
Still
glad you're
waiting on
back.
expressions,
I'm glad little baby is
monster
doing
beast
better.
things,
These are good.
helmets.
Good things.
But really the monster things I could finish as 4 or 6 characters out
Sean,
of
can you
it.
believe my community did not let
In
me
like almost
paint
2
today
years,
for
I haven't been able to make them.
hour and a
Well, I mean,
half.
I could
It's
make them,
all
but
their fault.
the ones he picked, man, they're hard to do with the portrait. I have to
Yes,
edit, and I'm
show
not an
me
artist,
the
so it's
filter.
hard. I have to find cheap ways to do it, but make it look at least decent, nice, and it's not easy. And if
No,
they have
it's
some
not.
art already with like ears or noses and stuff, that might help me, and fins and stuff. So that might be help me to create it instead of me trying to draw it. And it doesn't work when I draw it because it's just different art style.
Right.
So we're just going in and doing our
That's how
value
much I
sketches like we have been
I
doing.
joined
We're
one
starting
game where
with
they wanted me to
the
provide an
mid-tone
icon, so I just went out and he's a cleric, right? So, but I wanted him to be in Roman armor, so I found this
Oh, man,
base
I can feel
Roman
myself
soldier,
getting
and then just
real
started
you shared it with
these
us.
brushes
I
real
cut and pasted
fast.
all his pieces onto him.
Already a
Oh,
fan of the way
hilarious
that
looking. If
this
you look
brush
close
is
enough, you
laying
can
down
definitely
paint.
see.
It's got such a nice point on it too.
Well, at least you didn't like get a, stick figure and then go out and get a real helmet and this transparency on top of it, and then stuff that doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even fit the guy proportionally.
That would have been even better. I should probably do that though. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm thinking about making a character, a ranger. Like if I make a story series, he's an idiot and he always shoots himself. So he always has his bow backwards. It's like, I'll get you.
Oh. Why do
I don't
I
like
see
Kenny
that?
from South Park, except he kills
Yeah.
himself.
You kill Kenny? No, I kill Kenny.
Yeah. Then have a guy named Will. So that way the leader always says, fire at Will. And they go, not again.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
Who played this?
And he'll be like a
Damn it,
bard or
Will.
something.
Right.
Or one of those characters nobody ever plays.
Oh, hell yeah, Kagome. They're great brushes. I'm building one right now, so wanted to pass. What are you building?
Just have to have time and sit down.
Good
You
night,
know, I've never
Bones.
seen her use an airbrush.
Again, no shout out
And
for
I
Bones.
got an airbrush
Oh,
and I
there
just
it was
started
already
using
on
it, and then my
Good night, little
freaking
baby
gun
sweeties.
itself broke. So I have to get a new gun.
Well.
But
Yeah, I hear those airbrushes are pretty badass.
I got a few
did,
uses
well,
out of it,
I'm
and I was
still
able to
doing,
do
like,
some stuff. But I was trying to prime for the
here, I'll
first
show you
time,
the
and that's when it
Penitent
broke
engine.
on me. I don't know if the primer was too thick or if I didn't, do something right when I cleaned it last. Something happened.
Hey, check it out. Tell me what you think.
Some terrain stuff on the Penitent engine, and the Penitent
Where?
engine
It's not
also
a big
needs to be
thing. Hold
sealed.
on.
But I finished the paint job on the Penitent
Wait,
engine at
can it
least.
happen?
Now I just need to do like little goofball stuff.
No.
But
Now you are
We really dirtied this guy up.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Can I get a
Check
shout
that
out
out
for
real
Runic
quick.
Raccoon?
I don't know if you can see.
I'm doing the
See that?
terrain like super muddy.
Open voice.
So he's
I don't know
got
if you've
like,
seen
Boys, I'm
that,
gonna
sure.
bounce too.
there's a
All
fucking
right, man,
cat
Sean,
hidden
welcome
on
back.
it. Imagine
Yep.
that. There's
Appreciate
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys. Appreciate you guys as always, man.
zoom in here.
Yeah.
See you next week.
You can really see.
See you next week.
Hopefully, I'll
It's
see
got
you
like
Friday.
all this like mud
Yeah, you'll see me
back
Friday. I'll be there.
spray.
Dude,
I'll drop in and
in.
drop some 20s.
I
We
dig
did
it.
some like rust and
All right,
like
man. See ya.
dirt effects
See ya.
on him. This is our baby. I'm really, really proud of how this piece turned out. I think he looks so fucking cool. Thanks, Hannah. Oh yeah, that gross muddy foot. I imagine he's like running through like this mud on the battlefield. So I need to finish the terrain. I want to do like some wet look in it to make it look like there's water settled there, and probably some like blood in the water because he's on a battlefield right now, so that makes sense. Thanks, Runic. How was the rest of your stream, Runic? I went and laid down for a nap closer to the end of your stream earlier. I decided that I needed a nap before stream. Oh. Good night, Gentry. Thanks for hanging out with us. This song traumatized your youth. Oh my god, Patrick! It is a black dragon. You're such a tormentor. Halloween is a Friday in 2025. Are you building, Hannah, are you doing the Penitent engine or are you gonna build the Mortifier? Because the Mortifier is really fucking cool too. Also, Runic, I just noticed that you said "Oi, Muppet," and I definitely heard that in the ghost voice you do. It was great. I've just been burnt out. Finishing Tiamat really took the last of my creativity, and with so much life stuff going on, I'm ready to take a nap for a week. Dude, I feel you. October felt like a whole fucking year. Like, it felt forever. It felt like forever, you know? October was a rough month. The Penitent engines, I have a Mortifier I did a while ago, but they aren't as good in the game these days. I just really like the way the Mortifiers look, because they look like an Iron Maiden, and Iron Maidens are sweet. Oh my god, Patrick. It is a black dragon, but as black dragons age, they turn purple. So he is an older black dragon. Plus I needed something in there so he wouldn't just be black on black on black. Oh, you're so naughty.